Hey there, gorgeous gays! Version 2 here with Yakuza 5 Haruka Edition! Woo! She got for a spin! Meow. Japanese teenage girls can just do this. This is just like a thing they can do. Whee! Hi, hello. We're playing video games today. So we have training upstairs. I wonder if today, now that we have finished our first round of the Princess League, whether we're getting a new song. That is the deep question. We double checked outside. There was no sub-stories, right? I believe there wasn't sub-stories yet. We're quite a far way into this character and there's no sub-stories yet, but also it was very similar to Saitama because, you know, prison escape, so. No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. No sub-stories just yet. She does have them. We've seen in the menu she has them. It's just we also have all of the training and everything. Yeah. Also, in between streams, I realized something. So we've got all of this, right? We've got our schedule. We've got all the things to complete. So all of the new stuff, we've got a lot of those things. All the stuff that says done, we've got all of those. That is actually explicitly in the side story thing here. I checked last time. So we've done 8 work missions and 1 out of 6 dance battle stories. So the work missions are everything else. The work missions are, because it says 8 there. And if we go to the schedule, there is 1, 2, well, that's also, this is the 1 out of 6. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 9, but one of these. This one may not count as any of them because it's a story one. But still. So, yeah. So, we've got 48 of those things to do. So, in terms of, like, pacing it out, if we were to divide 48 by 6. What number is that? What's 48 divided by 6? Is it actually 8? That's actually 8 on the dot. So we've actually done it perfectly so far. We're actually perfectly on track. 8 work missions per 1 dance battle story. We're actually exactly on track. That was completely unintentional. Let's fucking go. So, turns out we can do that. It may not work as cleanly as that. There might be points where we have to do like 2 dance battle stories back to back. I don't know. But that seems to be a good general plan. And then we can use that to like work out how we're going to pace out sub-stories whenever we eventually get the ability to actually unlock sub-stories. So we can kind of pace it all out so we're not doing just way too much in a row. Though that being said, because there's so much more for her to do for the missions there, there's 48 of them. And we've only done 8 of them, you know. There's gonna be a lot in a row anyways. That's what training is. Sorry, it's been like 2 weeks since we finished the last one, I'm sorry. Will we have a new song? Will we have a new song? None of these people are nice. See what happens if you actually try. None of them are nice. Okay, we didn't actually do anything with her. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I came up here to learn. I don't know what I learned, but thank you. I'm glad that I learned. Oh, the office. The office is downstairs. I did so much learning. Thank you. Thank you. So here's the big thing. What are the other songs gonna be like? Because they specifically said that So Much More leaned into Haruka's style, whereas the latest stuff leans into T-Set style. So I mean, it's gonna be idol stuff, but still. It's all gonna be idols stuff, so it's like we know the vague general idea, but you know.
ダンスのことなんか何もわからん素人がプロの仕事に口出しとんちゃうぜ。
オギタ、あんた誰に向かって口聞いてんのか分かってるの？
Are we sure we can't leave Diner Chair? Are we sure we don't want to leave Diner Chair to go to like one of the people who's trying to recruit us?
今すぐやめてもらう。
俺をクビにしてあの田舎者のガキがまともに踊れるようになるとでも思っとんのか。俺がいるからなんとか様になってんだろうが。あんたよ、金払ってる人間が一番偉いとでも思っとんちゃうんか。大間違いやで。
残念だけど間違っているのはあなたの方。この業界ではね、金を払ってる人間が一番偉いのよ。
何？
こっちは使えないと思えば切り捨てるだけ。金さえあればあんたの代わりなんていくらでもいるわ。
How do you have so much money if the business has been struggling? Also, yeah, you're also giving like all of this money to like cure you. Who is funding this?
邪魔よ。時間がもったいないわ。
てめえ、違約金きっちり払ってもらうで。
違約金？そんな契約してないわね。私が依頼した業務を全うできなければ報酬は全てカット。ちゃんと契約書を読むことね。
なんやと？契約はちゃんと。そういえばお前、直前で契約書を一部変更するって言っとったな。その時まさか。
文句があるなら弁護士を通してちょうだい。
ふざけんな！
殴らないの？
くせ！
Are we sure we can't leave Diner Chair? Are we sure we can't leave this place? It seems like everyone sucks.
社長大丈夫ですか？すぐに冷やさないと。
待ちなさい、はるか。
え？
はるか、堀江。あなたたちにやってもらいたい仕事ができたわ。
I need you to kill Ogita.
聞こえてたと思うけど、たった今オギタをクビにしたわ。
ええ、そやけど、そしたらどうするんです？これでも関西中のダンストレーナーはほとんど社長がクビにしてもて。
だからやってもらいたい仕事があるのよ。人の話は最後まで聞くことね。
すみません。
Are we sure we can't leave?
今、大阪城ホールのコンサートでクリスティーナってダンストレーナーが来日してるの。詳しいプロフィールは公表されてないけど、その指導で才能を開花させたスターは世界中に大勢いるらしいわ。ここまで言えば私の言いたいことわかるわね。
いや、しかし
クリスティーナは自分の気に入ったダンサーにしか指導しない。どうやら金や権力で動く人間じゃないらしいわね。でもだからこそうちにもチャンスがある。クリスティーナを見つけてハルカを指導してもらうのよ。
無茶ですよ、急にそんな。プリンセスリーグの決勝戦も始まった言うのに。
堀江、あんたもクビになりたい？
ああ、いえ。
Are we really confident that we can't
やっ
leave?
てみます。
やってみる？そんな答え聞きたくないわ。やりなさい。
わかりました。やります。
はるか、あなたは大丈夫ね？
あ、はい。
まずは蒼天堀を歩きなさい。クリスティーナは一人で毎晩のように飲み歩くらしいわ。この時間なら多分どこかの飲み屋ね。
わかりました。行こう、はるかちゃん。すぐにクリスティーナを探しに行くんや。
はい。
まずは
Quick, underage girl, let's go and hit up every bar in town. I wonder if this game's trying to make a point about how the idol industry fucking sucks and is filled with shitty people. I wonder if the game is trying to like make a point or anything. Park Sun said Christina might be drinking at a bar or something right now, didn't she? Do you know what Christina looks like? No. No. How would I know? I've also only been given a first name. I've never even heard of him. Well, that ain't surprising. He's famous in our industry, but not much is known about him outside of it. Actually, I've only ever seen a picture of him once myself. What does he look like? Let's see. In the picture I saw, he had a tan and he was wearing a pretty flashy outfit. Really looked the part, you know? Unique. Look for a unique character model. Got it. You think it's in at the crowd, but I guess that ain't much to go on when it actually comes to trying to find the guy. Well, we could ask around. Maybe someone's seen him. That's true. Okay, where are the best places to go bar hopping around here? Are you asking me or wondering out loud? Watami and Sigil Bar on certain Borough Street are pretty famous. And Crest Bar and Hoganko Yokocha is pretty popular, those in the know. How about yeah, check out those three and I'll go search some of the less popular places. Alright. We'll meet up later. Good luck. Okay. I'll go take a look at the bars. Yeah, okay. To the bars. Let's go bar hopping. Yeah. So, like, is it a gameplay thing or is it a legal thing that underage people are still allowed to walk into a bar? Because it's very much in Australia. If there's somewhere that serves alcohol, people under 18 are straight up not allowed to go in there. Unless it's like a restaurant that has family food. In which case, they're allowed there if they have parents. But this could also just very much be a gameplay thing. Yo, we're going back to Do You Like Alcohol? I love this place. It's a place for a little girl like you. Sorry to bother you, I'm actually looking for someone, and I think they may have been here. How should I ask them about Christina-san? Did you see a flashy tanned man? That doesn't probably narrow it down on somebody, but sure. Was there a man here deeply tanned and dressed kind of flashy? Really not supposed to lie about our customers, but if you don't look, but you don't let a type, we'll take no for an answer. Yeah, he was here. Really? Yup, but as you can see, he's not here anymore. Imagine they still want a drink or two, so he could be hoisting drinks elsewhere. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So, like, if he's going by the name Christina, and, like, that's the art, like, we don't have a last name or anything. Like, is it a white guy? Like, would that narrow it down? I mean, it could still be a Japanese person. And they're just, like, adopting that name as, like, a stage name, a show name, a presence name, an industry name. But now I'm wondering. But now I'm doing a wonder. Is there a place that sells booze you wouldn't really be able to just kick them all out, but I never bothered to try an actual bar. Those will probably just tell you to leave and not serve you. Here we go. Because, yeah, it's very explicit here that if it's primarily about serving alcohol, it's very much not allowed. If they serve alcohol at all, but it's a all ages thing, then, okay, the talk prompt wasn't there. Then specifically they need, like, adult supervision. You're underage, aren't you, miss? I'm sorry, but I can't serve you alcohol. I see, okay. I'm sorry to bother you, I'm actually looking for someone. And I think they may have been here. Flashy sofa. Have you seen a flashy tanned man? That was last time. Was there a man here that was really tanned and dressed all flashy? Oh, that guy. Yeah, he was here a little while ago. Really? He said he drank too much, so maybe he went to go sober up somewhere. Thank you so much. I'll be on my way. Got it. We gotta go to Cafe Alps. Wait, they didn't, that wasn't this place, so they built a new one of those. Which place? I'm now forgetting. We ran into a Cafe Alps in this game, but I can't remember which of the two cities. I can't remember if it was in Fukuoka or whether it was in Hokkaido that we actually ran into a new Cafe Alps. So I want to say it was Hokkaido. I'm stealing his stuff. Bye. Trying to sober up, huh? Maybe he's taking a walk. Oh, hey, Akari. Hi, Haruka. Huh? Oh, Akari, what a coincidence. Yeah. Well, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. So, what are you doing? Shopping? I'm looking for a name named Christina. He supposedly has really tan skin and wears lots of flashy clothes. You haven't seen anyone like that, have you? No way. I don't believe it. What is it? You're acting kind of funny, Akari. Christina, right? Yeah, I know him. As a matter of fact, I just saw him. Hmm? Really? Sure. He was just on the Serpentbury footpath. He might still be there. Come on. Okay. Probably an nice guy because Tsukimino is tiny.
ほら、
That is true.
あそこにいる人がクリスティーナだよ。クリスティーナさん。
Okay, no, it's still a Japanese man.
確かあなたはさっきのダンサー。もうあなたとお話しすることはないと言ったはずですが。
それは知ってます。でももう一度チャンスをください。それにほら、今度はプロも一緒ですから。
プロ？
どういうこと、あかり？
実はさっきダンサー仲間からクリスティーナが蒼天堀に来てるって聞いて、私のダンスを直接見てもらったの。
Oh, and he said no.
でも踊り終わった後、
Oh.
君には興味がないって言われて。
え？
クリスティーナさん、お願いです。もう一度私のダンス見てもらえませんか？私どうしてもクリスティーナさんにダンスの指導をしてもらいたいんです。今度は私の友達で今アイドルとして活躍してるプロの子も一緒なんで。
Why do I feel like Haruka's
少しは
about to
興味を持っ
like
てもらえると思うんですけど。
lose a friend because Christina's gonna train us instead of her?
ちょっと、あかり。
Why do I
はるかお願い。
why do I
友達でしょ？
why do I feel like Haruka's about to lose a
私に
friend?
ははるかみたいなルックスも人脈もない。だからこんなチャンス逃したら私。
いいでしょう。どういう経緯かわかりませんが。
Oh
お二人の
no.
ダンスを見て
Oh no, he's gonna like us over her.
本当ですか？
Oh no.
え
ちょっと待ってください。実は私、クリスティーナさんにお仕事のことでお願いしたいことがあってここに。
えいいから踊りなさい。話はその後。
Oh, we're gonna dance, but oh
どちらにして
no.
も私は自分の興味あるダンサーと以外関係を持つ気はありません。つまりあなたが私と話をしたければ踊って私の興味を引くしかない。どう？やめて帰る？
いえ、やります。あかりと踊らせてください。
What's that man staring at me? Alright, dance battle time.
私勝ちます。
It's gonna be an actual dance battle and we're gonna win. And oh no. Oh no. Oh, Haruka's gonna lose a friend. Kara's gonna be like, how dare you, like, you have all of this luck, like you already have all these opportunities, and you're taking this away from me? Oh, Haruka, how could you? Oh, right, I gotta do the group booster, yeah. We gotta get our spirit up fast. So yeah, we get our spirits up fast so we can get more points early. That's how we do it, yeah. No, not my spirit! I must, okay, increase my spirit again, yeah! Yeah, I blew her up, let's go. It's amazing how much harder this is, compared to the, like the Princess League stuff. Alright, okay. Story battle says she's got nowhere near as much health as the other people who've actually been fighting already in the street. Hey, level up! Nice. Yeah, I beat up my friends and then I leveled up. Let's go. I forgot how high our appeal already went. I forgot that our appeal shot through the fucking roof because of our training. Right, it already did that. Anyway, gradually comes to the innocent teenage girl's dreams. Oh, oh no. No.
どうですか、クリスティーナさん。
No.
あなたとならいいお話ができそうね、はるか。
クリスティーナさん。
どうして？確かにはるかもよく踊れていたけど、私との差がそんなにあったとは思えない。なのにどうして？
言ったはずですよ、あかりさん。私は興味あるダンサーとしか関係を持たない。
I mean, Akari did try before and failed when we
今日は
weren't
気分が
there.
いいので一つだけ教えてあげます。私がはるかの方を選んだ理由。
Which is why that's the excuse we're going to tell ourselves not feel as bad.
テクニックじゃない。自らの心をどう表現するか、どう見る側に心を伝えられるか、それにかかっているの。
心？
私は数えきれないほどのオーディションを審査し、数えきれないほどのダンサーを見てきた。でも毎回オーディションに落選するダンサーには共通して言えることがある。それは彼らが踊る機会になって
Just follow the exact choreography and that's it. But I mastered the choreography. How is it not
1ミ
good?
リのズレもない計算され尽くしたダンス。人はその精密な動きに最初は驚き、感動を覚えるかもしれない。でもそれは本当に人を引きつけるものじゃない。本物のダンサーというのは自分の動きで感情を表現し、
See, Haruka not being as like technically talented is her
それ
advantage.
がフロントに立てる人間と生涯バックで踊り続ける人間の差。今のあなたとはるかの差よ。
そんな。
人に認めてもらおうとして踊ってもダメ。もっと心から楽しく踊りなさい、あかり。
なんなのよそれ。私の何が悪いのよ。
あかり。
もう知らない。もう私ダンスなんかしない。
あかり。
Never dance again? Oh no. Oh
今
no.
のあの子は自分で気づくしかないの。辛いけどそれがあの子のため。
No, we've lost our one friend.
あかりは間違ってないと思います。あかりは私にダンスが楽しいことだってことを教えてくれた大事な友達なんです。
そうなら今度はあなたが教えてあげなさい。友達というのはそうやって支え合い、互いに成長していける関係のことを言うんでしょ。
She's gonna hate us next time she sees us. We're gonna try and help her, but she's gonna hate us next time she sees
はい
us.
そうします。
それじゃお説教はこれでおしまい。約束通りはるかの話を聞きましょう。何か私にお仕事の話があると言って。
Yeah, I've known Princess League and my boss burns people with cigarettes.
実は
Can you come work for me? Or
私の
work with
ダンス
us?
レッスンをお願いしたい
I
んで
guess.
す。
私に
私が所属しているダイナチャーという事務所の社長が
She totally didn't throw a cigarette at the last guy.
なるほど。それで社長ではなくあなたが。行動は言葉より雄弁ということですか。結構やり手の社長さんのようですね。
クリス
I
ティ
feel
ー
like
ナ
she
さ
sent
ん、
me because she wanted to
今
bust
か
me
ら一緒に
around.
事務所の方まで来てもらえませんか？
Because she also sent Hori.
お付き合いします。
She also sent Hori. So like... Charlotte, wait, Park, Dinochow, man, I need to go into this river. Bye.
なるほど。あと数日で東京でのライブを予定している。それまでに彼女を仕上げろと。
どうですか？
Like, this dude at least
それ
seems
までに彼
reasonable.
女先生のお力でなんとか形にできますかね？
Like, he was dropping, like, actual wisdom on Akari even if she didn't appreciate it at the time.
やっぱり
This dude actually seems reasonable.
はるかにとって私はただのきっかけに過ぎませんよ、パク社長。
ありがとう。さすがね。
どういうこと？
踊るのはこの子です。私ができるのは教えることだけ。成功するかどうかは私の力じゃない。ご期待にお答えしてみせましょう。はるかは非常に素晴らしい才能を
I mean, it's like literally a couple of
ダンス歴
days.
わずか半年でここまで成長したと
It's
は
like, no, I
まさに
can't, like,
驚異的です
change what she is in a couple days.
彼女の
I
努
can
力も
help.
相当のものだったはずです。ならば残された時間は 決して短すぎることは
See, look, he's even like complimenting
クリ
us.
スティーナさん、
はるかお願いします先生。
Maybe Dynachair can turn around by having someone who works here who isn't a giant tool for once.
本格的なレッスンは明日からに
Yay!
私もメニューを考
Yay!
えいいですね。
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Let's go! I like this guy. Can't wait for him to turn to be a dick as well
クリステ
somehow.
ィーナはやはり本物ね。一つの芸を極めた一流の人間よ。あの先生になら安心して任せることができる。二人ともよくやったわ。
I did well. I found him. It was nothing, Hori, because you didn't help. Well,
今日の
you
仕事は
tried,
まだ
but
終わってない。はるか、着替えたら社長室に来なさい。堀江も同席して。
はい。
わかりました。
changed into what? Straight clothes again? Or I'm in the office. I'm in these clothes. Okay, in street clothes. All right, sure. No one in here? No, okay. Doors are so hard to use. Don't you know ever try to go through a door and just bang into the side of the door several times in a row, alternating which side? Can I do any of this now that I'm in these clothes? It would let me. It would let me. Alright, sorry.
来たな、はるかちゃん。そしたら行こうか。中で社長が待ってるわ。
The only thing in this safe is an envelope.
失礼します。
The only thing in the safe is an envelope. Her pen's the key. She probably shouldn't have let us see that. Alright, Haruka, it's time to pull a keto. Let's fucking go.
仕事っていうのは他でもないわ。あなたたち、今からすぐ蒼天テレビに行きなさい。今日の萬田さんの件よ。
Oh, about how I got
私から
tripped?
もお
Yeah.
詫びの電話を入れておいた。短い時間だけどアポをもらえたから、萬田さんに直接お詫びしてくるのよ。
わかりました。行こう、はるかちゃん。
はい。
はるか、待って。近くに来て。あなた、お化粧誰に教わったの？
自分で。
I was about to say, it wasn't
何
Kiryu.
このファンデーションの塗り方、ムラだらけじゃない。それにリップも何も塗ってない。これじゃダメよ。すぐにヘアメイクを手配するから、次からはある程度自分でできるようにしなさい。
すみません。
堀江、すぐに手配しなさい。
そうやけど社長、今からメイク手配してたら。
I have to do my makeup before the meeting as well? Okay.
まったく。これだから男のマネージャーはダメね。いいわ。なら私が直す。堀江は出てなさい。
すみません。
化粧は女の身だしなみ。ブスだってメイクで可愛くなるの。あなたがうまく化粧できるようになれば、もっともっと綺麗になれるのよ。服だってもっとおしゃれなのを選ばなきゃ。
No,
今
but
の
her
自分で十分可愛いなんて思ってたらダメ。
可愛いなんて思ってません。
思ってなかったら少しでもマシになろうと一生懸命お化粧するはずなの。見た目を少しでも良くしようと努力するものよ。
You're not good enough the way that you
この世
are.
界に入った以上はもっと美に貪欲になりなさい。何かおかしい？
嬉しいんです。
怒られたことが？
こんな風にお化粧してもらえることなんてないと思ってたから。すごく嬉しいんです。
It's the first time you've treated me like a human, almost. Haruka's just like, I don't really care about the makeup. You're just actually treating me like a person right now, and I appreciate that.
Haruka, 今度流行ってるお店に連れて行ってあげるわ。可愛い服見繕ってあげる。
本当ですか？
私は言ったことは必ず守る。今までもそうだったでしょ?
Yeah, but Yoda's normally not nice. Park's absolutely got this duality going on with her
しっかりやっ
character.
てきなさい。
はい。ありがとうございました。
Like, she's absolutely the, like, horrible boss of an idol.
先にタクシー拾っとくからそこで待ち
But
合わせ
she's
しよう
also trying to live out her dreams
タクシー乗り場で待ってる
through Haruka.
準備ができたら来てね。
はい、わかりました。
So she's got these moments where she treats Haruka like a person, and then she's got these moments where she treats her like an employee. Because, like, Park is pretty consistent in how she acts towards everyone else, which is to say, not a nice person. But, like, when it comes to Haruka specifically, she kind of swaps between, like there's nothing wrong with makeup. There's nothing enjoying makeup. There's nothing wrong with, like, wanting to express yourself through makeup. Obviously, all of that's true. But, like, the way that she's giving the makeup lecture to Haruka is not about, like, expressing herself or anything like that. It's about how you're not good enough the way that you are. And you need to not trick yourself into thinking that you are good enough the way that you are. So it's like, there's that moment there, but then there's just the, like, oh, I realized that the reason that you don't know about this or anything like that is because you've kind of gone through life, even before Yakuza 1, you've gone through life, like, with very absent parents, and while Kiryu's a good father to Haruka, and, like, they get along very well and everything like that, and Haruka super appreciates Kiryu's presence in her life. There is also very much an element of a lot of the parenting aspects of Kiryu are absolutely lacking. Hori-san's waiting for me at the taxi stand. Head for certain TV. Like, it's not that Kiryu is a bad to the kids or anything like that, but there's a very distinct, they even show it in Yakuza 3, that it's like, in terms of, like, the emotional bonding aspect and everything, Kiryu's great at all of that. But in terms of, like, the teaching the kids, and getting them ready for the world and stuff like that, he definitely struggles specifically with that. We see he struggles with, like, knowing how to cook for the kids or anything like that. He has moments where he's talking with the kids where he straight up messes up, he makes mistakes and admits it and everything like that. When it comes to the actual act of parenting in terms of, like, raising them, he's not the greatest because, you know, he kind of went from not being a parent at all to all of a sudden having this 9-year-old to take care of. And even in the immediate aftermath of that, he was going through it himself, so he was really struggling to do that. And then he went from that to having, like, several kids. So it's very understandable for that. So we see this moment here with Haruka where it's just like, what she appreciates there with Park is, like, the bond and the being there for someone. What she appreciates is the, like, doing stuff together with someone and things like that, and just those moments of having a parental figure to actually teach her, because Kiryu can't do as much of that, and it's something that she, like, it's even present in Yakuza 1, that it's like, Haruka's had to mature very rapidly because she's kind of needed to be her own parent since even before Yakuza 1 when she was in the orphanage. Even as she's gotten older, she's very specifically, like, taking on parental duties towards the other kids. She's never had an opportunity where She's been truly the one who's been looked after and raised. Haruka-chan, are you ready to go? Hell yeah. I did save, I believe, so we should be all good. We're gonna have QTEs during this. QTEs during the meeting where we have to press the button properly or we spill more coffee on him. Like, there's gonna be several moments of, like, us moving around and almost hitting a coffee cup that's on the table, or him moving around and nearly banging the coffee cup into us, which would then hit him, and it's gonna be several QTEs that we're gonna get, like, 30 in a row, and if we get a single one wrong, we're gonna spill more coffee on him. Okay, let's find Manda-san. Oh, we get to walk around this place. They got their magazines there. They've got all of their studio lots. Hey! Princess League stuff. There he is! Manda-san! Oh, the people from Diner Show. We're terribly sorry about earlier today. Oh, sincerest apologies. Wait, hold it right there. Pardon? Good timing, you two. This is perfect! Huh? Well, we had that famous model. I can't seem to remember her name. Scheduled to go on our game show, but she up and cancelled last minute. Oh, fuck. The studio's in an uproar. But here you people come along like a gift from up above. What do you say? Think you can take her place, young lady? Is this gonna count as a story dance mission? Does this count as one of the story missions? Oh, shit. What? Yes, of course. Haruka's schedule's open for the rest of the day. What do you think, Haruka-chan? Can you do it? You said it's some sort of game show. Sure, I will definitely not fuck it up. Don't worry. I can't believe they've given us an MSQ where I can shame the MSQ. This is the most horrifying thing for me in a Yakuza game. Yes, of course, I'd love to go on. Great, that's the spirit. Hey, Hayashida, I found a fill-in. A fill-in? Wait, you're Haruka Sawamura. Wow, aren't we lucky? Alright, let me explain how it's gonna go. Right this way, if you would. Yes, of course. Will this make up for the, is this enough of an apology? Hello, Sawamura-san. Thank you for coming. I like how this, like, red and black striped top is just, like, her mandated casual outfit. Have you ever watched the show you're going to be on today? No, I'm sorry. So it's a different one than any of the other ones that we've been doing. Okay. Alright, let me give you a brief rundown. Sotenbori Love Check Quiz is a late-night quiz show. As the title suggests, show features trivia questions about Sotenbori and test the contestants' love for the town. Oh, I see. I mean, we've been in Sotenbori in a couple of games. I should know this place well, right? Questions are multiple choice, only two options. You hold up a circle sign or an X sign to choose your answer. You're free to do anything you want until recording starts. Alright, thank you. What should I do? Should I make sure I understand how the show's gonna work? Yes. Sotenbori trivia? Not really. Alright, you'll be asked 10 trivia questions. You have or and press and press and try to get as many correct as you can. 10 seconds to answer each. If you don't answer with that time, you'll be counted as an incorrect answer. Also answer at least 7 correctly. But if you get all 10 right, your reward will be greater. Don't give me better reward. Fuck. So if you don't get all 10, you shame it, because then you'll only get the tick. Oh, no. We're gonna reload so many times. Oh, we're gonna have to reload so many times to MSQ progression. No. I got it. Sawamura-san, recording will start soon. Are you ready? No, but let's fucking go for it. It's a 100 question Kumite, but you know. So boring, love check. Look at my fucking throne I'm on, hell yeah. Sawamura-san, as a first time guest on the show, would you like to say a few words before we begin? Oh, I've never done this before, so I'm really nervous, but I'll do my best. Sounds like you should do your best to calm your nerves. There's less presentation in this than the ones that we do for like the actual side content. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, quiz start. Okay. I want to die. Name Sotenbori. I think that's false. It's not Sotenbori. I hope you can give up the good work. On to the next question. There are no parks. That is false. There is a park in the south. Yeah, see, I knew that one. There we go. Okay, what do we got? Dino chair. That's false. Yeah, I did it. There's a park at the Dino chair offices. Exactly. Alright, at Dino chair, Haruka sometimes lessons on the 4th floor. That is true. Because it's floor 3 and floor 4. Yeah. That's a Sotenbori quest. That's like my office test. Alright, on to the next question. There are no game arcades. That is false. We spent a long time in one. We have to go back there to actually practice taking photos of all things before we do before we do it for the story side story. The name of the popular duo appearing on Princess League now is T-Set. True, of course. They're not Q-Set or anything, no. Hope you keep up the good work. Alright, there isn't a single karaoke joint in Sotenbori. That is false. I just can't do any karaoke because I don't get any, like, unique songs for it as Haruka. Alrighty. The both Takoyaki and Taiyaki. Is there Taiyaki? There's Takoyaki, but I don't know if there's Taiyaki. Yeah! There's Takoyaki. There's no Taiyaki. Takoyaki is up in the northeast. What's the famous crab called? Kanri Dorikyu, Uni. Kani? I forget which one is crab. Yay! Yeah! I was gonna say Uni, I'm pretty sure is something else. And I was like, I'm not sure what Kani is, but I'm pretty sure Uni is something else. Alright, Sotenbori with the Round Plaza, Iwayo. Iwayo Bridge. Iwayo Bridge. I know Sotenbori! Yes, Uni Sea Urchin. Yes, it is. Yo! I know Sotenbori. Let's go! I was gonna say, they're gonna tell me which bridge is which. I don't remember which bridge is which. But then they said Iwai and Iwayo bridge. I'm just like, oh, it's Iwayo. I know that much. Samura-san, let's see how you did. I love Sotenbori! Yay! I'm good at everything. Yo, I'm Pog. I got every question right. I did it! With all 10 questions correct, you win the title of Sotenbori Fanatic and 30,000 yen! Yay! That's actually a lot for Haruka. Let's go. So that's it. Join us next time on Sotenbori Love Check Quiz. And I get experience for it. Let's fucking go. Oh, and of course, that'll give us more of this. Okay, basically equal and everything. It's 10,000 if you only get 7. And an extra 20k is good for Haruka. Again, Haruka doesn't get money easily, so it's pretty good that we get that much of a bonus there. And this will be an even better apology. Fantastic job, Haruka-chan. I was a little nervous. Well, didn't show. You've really stood out. Thank you. Anyway, let's go see Manda-san again. Alright. See, now he knows he can rely on us to do whatever he tells us to.
いいでしょう。今日のことは忘れます。パク社長には昔お世話になった義理もありますしね。
いえ、こちらこそとんだ失礼を。
本当にすみませんでした。
ま、この話はもうなしにしましょう。
Just gotta like watch your feet when you're walking past T-Set from now on.
そのメイク自分でやった？
Oh, see, he noticed the makeup.
あ、いや、これは社長に。
そうですか、パクさんが。
いや、いまいちですかね。
いや、全然ええよ。そうやなくて、はるかちゃんを見てるとな、昔のパクさんを思い出すなって。
昔の社長。
Is that a good thing?
朝と昼、そして夜、会うたびに綺麗になっていく女。この業界におるとな、女っちゅうのが
つくづく信じられんようになってくるんですわ。女は化け続けるってな。
Yeah, sometimes they get into their 20s and then they're too old.
決まりやと思っとったが、こりゃとんだどんでん返しがあるかもしれんな。いや、なんでもないで。ほら、プリンセスリーグの決勝戦頑張ってや。
Things are turning up for us. Yay! Yay! She also spilled coffee on me when she was bumped by Essa. No! How many cups of coffee is Haruka gonna drop in this? Oh no. What's up, Droopy?
なんかいい風が吹いてきたって感じやな。
Perfect time for everything to go wrong in some capacity. It's gonna happen at some point. A kneecap's gonna get broken. It's gonna happen.
なんだか緊張してきました。
ちょっと大丈夫やって。
No, it's just normally when things start going well in the narrative, that's when like a man with a bulldozer comes in.
みんなでバックアップするから。
そうですよね。
So it's always a bit of a worry.
やってみます。
そうやで、そこな。そや、僕はこれから事務所戻るけど、はるかちゃんはもう直帰したらええわ。今日は盛りだくさんやったしね。もうヘトヘトやろ。
Is this still technically the same? Is this? It's still the same day as the Princess League, isn't
そ
it?
したらまた
We did a lot today.
気ぃつけて
I'm
帰
very
るんや
tired.
で。
はい。
And then the guy gets all coffee on his crotch and he walks off screen. So I don't think that. I think it might be a him problem. I'll hurry home and get some sleep. He goes to get the boss coffee out of the fucking vending machine. Spills that on himself as well. Been a tough day. I should go and rest up for tomorrow. Part of me says this feels like an end of chapter moment. Now that things are starting to become positive, I get the feeling this is an end of chapter moment. Still no sub-stories. Still no sub-stories. Or a second song. But they'll happen in time. They'll happen in time. Just because of the whole nature of how Haruka's stuff is going to work. I imagine her stuff is going to be a lot more... Linear is the wrong word. But in terms of, like, strictly at what points things unlock, or at what point things change and everything like that. I feel like hers is going to be a lot more... Well, we won't have the same, oh, here's like a massive moment of freedom kind of thing. With, like, little objectives. Because even if, like, we have one of those, we're still gonna, like, go into the office and progress the everything. Hey! Speaking of unlocks, hello! I thought it'd be essential to find a great place here in Sotenbori, but this is too many to choose from. I try some more, but I'm already stuffed. I've seen that guy on TV. I wonder what he's doing here. Hey! And soon Haruka unlocks the Blue Zone dance battles. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm so full. I just ate an Octorok. Think I'm gonna throw in the towel. Excuse me, are you alright? Looks like your left eye is swollen. Are you okay? Hmm? Oh no, don't worry about me, I'm fine. Oh, good. But I was wondering, haven't I seen you on TV before? Oh no, you're alright, fine, never mind. You probably have. I'm Tatsuya. I'm something of a celebrity chef. I'm Haruka Sawamura. So you're that guy who shows people quick and easy recipes, right? Glad you've heard of me. Makes all my hard work worth it. Oh, hell yeah, Girls Club Shrimp, my favorite. I said kids that I don't watch TV, so I'm always glad to meet one who does. Me. I'm the one who doesn't watch TV. I'm also in my 30s, so it's a bit different. I'm always glad to meet one who does. Actually, I've been on TV too, so I like to watch other shows to see what they're like. Oh, are you a celebrity or something? You could say that. I'm a pop idol, but I'm not very famous. I was just on a game show though. But I don't know much about music. I'm more chef than celebrity, you see. Does Bosham deserve to get clubbed to death? Oh, it's a sentence. Oh, you go to that place to watch Girls Club Shrimp. Oh, I'm not into it anymore. No, don't beat up the sea animals. No. But I don't know much about music. I'm more chef than celebrity, so. Hermes didn't recognize you without the chef's uniform. So you're not on the job now? Actually, I sort of am. I'm on the show where we try to help eaters across Japan by coming up with my own version of local dishes. I've been going around trying to local fair in order to come up with a new idea. Oh, so that's why you're so full. You look like you were in pain. Nah, stop trying to cover so much ground by my lonesome. Really hope I've had someone who could recommend great places. Hey, what about you, Haruka-chan? Do you know any good places to eat around here? Good places? Most of the city you're in Osaka. Yeah, so I was hoping you let me know if you ate anywhere there. So it's really a tasty local fare. What's the prominent thing that's like local fare for Osaka? I feel like the game always gives off an impression. I was gonna say seafood, because takoyaki and crab. But also like Osakan beef is a thing. The game really wants to give off an impression that Osaka is a place of all food. That every type of food is like really popular and really good here. That is very much like a thing that the game tries to be like, look at this place, it's got so much great food. Like, it's more like they show, like, the game has more so, like, Tokyo is, like, the more so the melting pot place, where it's got every type, like, across Japan, and even further across, Asia. It's, like, every type of food is in Tokyo, in Kamurocho. But then there's, like, but in Osaka has Osakan versions of a lot of different food. That's kind of like how the game presents it. Obviously, how accurate that is to real life Japan, I have no fucking idea. I'm going by what the game's saying. Like, I don't know if you go to the real-life version of Tsukimino, because it'd be a different name. I don't know if you go to Hokkaido in real life, and all anyone ever talks about is curry. It might be popular there, but I don't know if it's the only thing that people ever talk about when you're actually in Hokkaido. Tasty New York hot dog is what he wants? Hell yeah. That's where we're gonna go. We gotta go to the hot dog place, we gotta go to Wild Jackson, and then we're gonna go to the Hungry Tom, I think it is. The Outback Steakhouse kind of thing. So let me know if you ate anywhere that says really tasty local fare. Remember that I try it myself, I'll get some ideas for a new dish. Is anywhere that serves local dishes fine? Anywhere's fine, but since you're underage, let's avoid places that serve alcohol. I'll ask someone else about that, places like that. Okay, that's all you need, some recommendations. I'll be glad to help. Great, thanks. And don't worry, I'll make it worth your while. Thank you for Hokkaido, everyone ever talks about is the milk. Then why don't they call the place Hokkaido? Fucking Christ. I'll give you some advice on making everyday meals yummy and fun. You won't regret this. Ooh, sounds great. I can hardly wait. Well, you know where to find me. Bye. Well, I mean, Haruka's a pop idol. I'll be waiting on Bishamon Bridge. Let me know if you're finding any places to eat. Thanks in advance. That's also where the camera guy is. Everything's just there. I have like the smallest amount of stomach right now. Let's go immediately and eat here, because this place around here is local, like is a local place. But I'm assuming the crab one's got one. I'm going the wrong cardinal direction. Ignore me. Cows like that. But I was gonna say, like, Haruka is like a teenager and also like a pop idol who's very busy. So if you're like giving Haruka advice on like how to make the meals like yummier at home, I can't remember either of the brands that are involved, and I think it's actually Korean brands that they use. I'm trying to think. There's like one famous, like there's one like really popular combination of like two different types of instant noodles together. But I think one of them is the Korean Shin Ramyun one, so, which yeah, like so I don't know if that's what I'm thinking of, or if that's a different combination. May I take your order? So we haven't gotten the discussion, so boo. Matsutake mushrooms. As Lavish said, it's fit for a king. Don't know if I've ever had matsutake mushrooms. If I had to guess, I would probably enjoy them. I do like my mushrooms. And that, it says take, which makes me think of shiitake mushrooms. And I do like shiitake mushrooms. They're not my favorite, because, you know, my favorite's portobello. But I do like shiitake mushrooms. I do quite like my shiitake mushrooms as well. I'm trying to think if there's mushrooms that I've had that I just straight up don't like. I don't think there's a type of mushrooms that I've had that I don't like. It's more so the way that they're cooked. Pretty sure I've mentioned it a billion times on stream. Mushrooms are one of those things where a lot of places will just do a very lazy dish that with the way they cook the mushrooms, because they only cook mushrooms to appease the vegetarians. So instead of actually doing it well, they just do fucking whatever, and they don't really give a shit. So I don't think there's any mushrooms that I don't like. For reference, yeah, Tutorial Pop up just does go full on when playing as Haruka. The food stats do this instead. Oh, right, he was the food one that we skipped. Yeah, he was the tutorial we skipped because Haruka was mentioned. I have lessons in the morning. Maybe I should get some sleep. Let's go to bed. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Uh-oh. So I've been bitching about my headphones lately with these silicone caps. These silicone caps are falling apart. So I have new ones. This is the first time that I'm wearing them. And I mentioned before the stream started, well, before the YouTube video started, that they're much stiffer, because these are like a new set. I found them in the box for my headphones that I bought. And I mentioned that they were much stiffer. So stiff that when I took the headphone out of my ear, it left the silicone cap in my ear with it. Is itchy. Ear is itchy, probably because this was too stiff in my ear. Ow. Ow. Oh, it's just like, my ear's itchy. It's just like, what? Why is my ear so itchy? And then it's just like, I think it's because, I think this is a little too stiff in my ear. Feels a little itchy. And, yeah, I guess it was. I guess it was a little stiff in my ear. And that would be why it's getting it, make it itchy. Take is just Japanese name for mushroom. Oh. Matsu is Japanese for pine tree, and she is a Japanese tree. Oh, so it's like because of the shape of them. Because the picture for the Matsutake was a very tall one, where shiitakes are like little, like tiny little things. Okay. Shiitake mushrooms are still different to like, they are still their own type of mushroom, right? Like shiitake mushroom is not just the name of like a basic like white button mushroom or anything. They are their own thing, I believe. From my understanding, at least, they are still, like, distinctly their own mushroom. At least when I buy shiitake mushrooms, they look very different than any other mushrooms that I can buy in stores. That being said, there's not many mushroom varieties that I can buy in local supermarkets out of the places that I've seen. It's basically, like, your basic white button mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, portobellos, mainly those, and sometimes king oyster, which also king oyster is very good. King oyster is also another very good mushroom. King oyster was a mushroom that I thought for a while I didn't like, and then it was another one of those things where I realized, nope, it's the way that it's been in dishes that I've tried. Because then I tried just like on its own. It was like one of the skewer places where you just get a shitload of skewers and they just deep fry them all at once. And you get deep fried. That was very tasty. Hope lives on! Less shape of what trees unless they grow on and are traditionally harvested from. Ah, okay. That was a good sleep. Okay, I better get to the office for my lessons. There's now one thing that I'm realizing is absolutely this headphone is a little too tight in this ear. I'm trying to like stretch my ear a little bit. Shiitake are unique, but buttons are just young portobellos. Oh, why? Then why ruin that? Portobellos are so much tastier when they're matured. So they change that much in color over time? Huh. Because button mushrooms are like... Well, actually, what... There's white cap. White button mushrooms? Are white button mushrooms portobellos or white cap? I'm now thinking of like the two main types. Like when I go into a supermarket, the two main types will be like button and like the white cap mushroom. White cap. I'm now confused. It's very possible this is an Australian naming thing, so I'm a little uncertain which is which. White cup mushrooms. That's what I'm thinking of. Are white cups young portobellos? Because they're very, very white. But yeah. Looking on this, there's like white cup mushrooms. Sliced mushroom, which is just the white ones again. Flat mushrooms. White button. Brown button, and then portobello. And then brown cup mushrooms, which I feel like this is a case of the Australian supermarkets named them terribly. And it's a little more confusing. And then yeah, then there's fucking exotic shiitake mushrooms. Fucking Christ. This country is so fucking white. And then there's the oyster ones. It's absolutely possible that this is an Australian naming thing. Because, like, looking at that there, they're literally just like, brown cap, white button, brown button, portobello. And it's just like, one of those is an actual name. The other ones are not. It's just not really helpful. Agaricus bisporus has like a fuck ton of names based on color and age, and I blame Europe. Okay. But I mean, it's like, hey, check the map. Oh, an email from Akari. Does she hate us? Long time no see. We saw each other yesterday. My dad's friend has been bugging me about having a dance battle with Haruka. Would you mind taking her on for me? She said she'll be waiting near the near a tree on Sotenbori footpath. Someone wants to have a dance battle with me? I wonder what they're like. I'm actually a little nervous. But it's Akari's friend, and I do want a chance to try and make up to Akari for the other day. So Sotenbori footpath, someone behind Zubaraya near the trees. Got it. I'll go check it out. Is that like our... No, that's... Okay, I was about to say... Oh my fucking dicks. Okay, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I see 11. I see 11. Is that 11? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that one under here? Yes, it is. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 11. How many does she have? She has 15. That's almost all of them. That is almost all of them. Pardon me, we do also have to eat. Eating food is also a thing. Eating is also a thing that we have to do. Sotenbori footpath. Is the footpath the thing next to the river? Yeah, it is. Yes. So that's probably this one. That's probably that one. If I had to guess. We also got abilities. We also got 4 points. So we can heal even more. Cause opponents' heat to fall. Increase their health gauge or boost the rate the heat gauge fills. Trying to get blown up by Sympathize explosives. I'll just do training, I guess. Well, I think we've done so much more main story and dancing stuff than sub-stories, because we only did those. So I think we do some sub-stories now. I don't want to like do only sub-stories now, because again, otherwise we'll get into a point where we do so many sub-stories now that we've got nothing left to break it up later. I'd say like cap it at 4 or 5. If we do 5 at a time, then that's like we get 2 sub-stories in like 3 chunks, but some of those might be saved for later. Either way, I'm gonna get this, causing the opponent's heat to fall. There we go. Mover and Shaker. Apply what you've learned so you can decrease the health you lose to fatigue that results if you fail at a job. Why is so much of it just if you fail at a job you get punished less? I don't want to be failing at jobs in the first place. Why is it... What? I don't want to fail at jobs anyways. That's something I want to avoid. It's like the game... I think the game does expect... It seems like it's possible the game expects you to actually... Oh. That guy died. It's like the game expects you to actually not perfect everything. Are you looking for a dance opponent? I completely skipped all your shit. I skipped all your shit, sorry. That's too bad. Oh, you're on B and your health is high. Adjust dance heat settings. I actually do want... Heal Me Club. Is that better than Heal Me Mix? Yeah, because this says even, recover even better. And then this is that, yeah. Groove Downer. I do want Charming Cuteness. Just because I want a groove boost to get my groove, fast, and then if I can get them with another heat move soon after, then they're less likely to knock down my health or anything like that. God, I did have forgot we have reset reload buttons. Are you telling me that they don't design their games around save scumming it to perfect everything? I can't believe this. See, this is also why I have to do a full LP of Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Because we need to full LP that game and not shame the sub-stories this time around. Obviously, that's the main reason why we're re-LPing 0, which we're totally doing. Yes, I am. Would you mind? Not at all. This should be good. Here we go. So we just immediately do the Spirit Increase. We start with it immediately. I just mash that L1 button. 2, 1. Gripper Star! There we go. Oh god. And then, what was it? Charming Cuteness! Decrease your heat. There we go. LOL. No, she got her heat back! I went to the effort of lowering her heat and then she got it back anyways. So she had one for just bonus points. That's what I need. Because I'm at a point where, like, most of the things that I have don't really matter. Like, if I just do perfect at everything, then I don't need the other ones. I just need bonus points. Or just, like, lower the opponent's health. So I can, like, kill them faster. Not my health! See, she has one that knocks out my health. There we go. I won! I think me losing health is a good thing, because I need to go and eat anyways. Bam! Our singing has fallen behind so much. We need to do so much training. We need to do so much training for our singing. It has now fallen behind significantly compared to everything else. Whoops. You're even better than I imagined. Still feel like dance battles are a thing where they've got specific people and everything like that. But we've still not come across like a list of, hey, here are all the different options that are available for it. Now I'm realizing, how many food places are there even to eat down here? There's one place to eat in the entire southern section. And it's Kamyan. But there's like 46,000 up north that we can eat at. So we go over, we go past the sexy pub prison. We go up here, we have a save and then a sub-story. Our first sub-story! And possibly, if this is the one if I know my directions, possibly one that involves a character from the main story anyways. So we go, we do this. Yeah, we cracked the neck, let's go. Hell yeah, very, very small, unsatisfying neck crack, so I'm not even, I shouldn't even be pugging that hard, but you know. Alright, where are ya? Where are you? Akari! Akari. That's not Akari. Yeah, my manager told me I won't last much longer. Yeah, Mom, I know. If that happens, I promise I'll come home. We both knew the entertainment business wouldn't be easy. Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later, alright? Yep, bye. Hi. Are you Akari's friend? I just don't know. Will I ever be an idol? Hello there. Oh, you're Haruka-chan, aren't you? Hmm? Yep, that's right. Do you remember me by any chance? Akari? Right. Of course you don't. Why would you? Oh, I'm sorry. Where did we meet? The Princess League. I'm kind of an idol too, actually. But you knocked me out in one of the early rounds. Oh, so we didn't actually see it. Oh. Oh! But, hey, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm holding a grudge against you or anything, Babaka. I want you to know that. My name is Asuka Sugino. I'm with the agency Blue Skies. Well, for now, anyway. They might not renew my contract. Is that because you didn't win the Princess League? I wish I could say it's not because of that, but yes, I think that's a big part of it. My manager even hinted as much. Oh, so the player doesn't know you. I see. You've been on TV a lot since then, haven't you? I always watch you on the Princess League. And having handshakes with people who talk about wanting to marry you. And being on game shows where you love Sotenbori a lot. You know, idol shit. I hate to admit it, but the people who are left on the show sure are a lot better than me. My self-taught style just can't compete, I guess. Don't you have an instructor that gives you lessons? I do, but he spends all of his time with the cuter, more talented girls at the agency. Ah, see, I'm the only person at mine. I mean, my dancers get fired every couple days, but, you know, it's... still is the only one there. And ever since I was the Princess League, man, just been concentrating on the other girls even more, and I haven't had any gigs. That's awful. I guess I can understand it, though. I just don't have the promise those other girls do. My manager even told me he might be ending my contract depending on how I do in the next event. Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Here, I get this nice chance to talk to you, and I spend my whole time complaining. Oh, no need to apologize. I completely understand how you feel. I'm doing super well, but, you know, I understand. The contract might be ending soon, and I can't help but feel responsible. What is anything I can do to help her? Challenge her to a dance battle and win, clearly. Asuka-chan, when's your next event? Hasn't been set yet, and it really isn't my event. It's not like anyone would come just to see me. I'll just be opening for one of the other girls on my agency. My manager said that's the best he can do for me. Well, until then, if you'd like, maybe I can help somehow? Help me? For example, is there anything you feel unsure of when you're on stage? Maybe I can share some of the things instructors taught me. Instructors, as in several of them, because they keep getting fired. You'd do that for me? Oh, thank you! Yes, I actually have a really hard time with dancing. And it's not like I just feel unsure. I'm genuinely terrible. I've hardly had any lessons either. Well, this is a case of your agency's failing you. I do bad at dancing, so therefore they don't train me, so therefore I do bad at dancing, so therefore they don't train me. You know. Well, if you need lessons, why not give dance battles a try? Dance battles? That's right, I've learned a lot from doing dance battles myself, like how to win every single one of them and never lose. People have dance battles on the street all the time. That's how we get to be each other's instructor and help one another grow. And some of the dances are self-taught just like you. I learn something new every time. Honestly, I had no idea that was even a thing. If I go to Osaka and ask people for a dance battle, do you reckon it will work? Or is this like a 2012 kind of fad? So it's a bit outdated now. You know, you and I can have one together right now if you think it might help in any way. Sounds like fun! Okay then, Haruka-chan, let's have a dance battle! I told you, we challenge her to a dance battle and then we win. This is how we help her. This is the only way we know how to help people, but you know, it's fine. I promise I won't... why is there a bomb between us, Haruka? Don't worry about it. I promise I won't use the heat move to, like, push the bomb towards your side. Heat move? Don't worry about it. There we go. Yeah, her difficulty's a lot lower than everything else. I won't be mean and like kill her with heat moves. The bombs will do that for me. Hey, she shot me! She's shooting me! I was gonna go nice on you! Take another bomb! This is the thing they don't teach you in the Princess League. It's legal to shoot your opponents in the middle of dancing. This is what Blue Skies has not taught this woman. You have to be just willing to shoot your opponent in the middle of the match. And also blow them up with bombs. That also helps a lot. two most important aspects of dancing: explosive ordnance and heavy weaponry. Blue Skies just can't get the funding for that kind of stuff in the middle of their battles. Wow, you really are good, Haruka. I could never compete. And now that you've beaten me so thoroughly, my dreams are crushed and I will never try again. You shame to the sub-story. Ah, dicks. But look how good you are. And you're completely self-taught. Yeah, well, I guess I'm not any kind of match for you. Oh, I don't know about that. Haruka-chan, you've been so nice to me. Do you think I could have your cell phone number? I'd love to call you sometime. If you don't mind, that is. Yo! Haruka got a girlfriend. Let's go. Oh, okay, Asuka-chan. That'd be great. Great. I'll call you then. I'll be looking forward to it. Still, I've been thinking. You've done so many of these dance battles. They've helped you get to where you are today, right? I mean, compared to you, what have I been doing in my time? I get kind of down just thinking about it. Again, it sounds like your agency kind of sucks. They're not teaching you anything. They don't teach you about the bombs or anything. Asuka-chan. I have a little brother, by the way. He's the reason I want to be an idol. He's got so many cancers. He's got all of these cancers, and if I don't win the money from the Princess League, we're gonna be able to afford the treatment for his several cancers. Unlike me, he's really, really smart, and I'm not just saying that because I'm his sister. Anyway, we don't have a lot of money, so I'd love to help send him to a good private school. Oh, that's way less depressing. Oh, so I'm just raising money for my fellow orphans so they can eat food. But you know, yours is cool too, I guess. I thought maybe I could do well as an idol. I could use the money for his education, but things aren't really working out like I planned. But now you give me some pointers on dancing. I'm finally starting to get my hopes up again. If I work really hard up until the next event, maybe I'll be able to keep going. That's the spirit. Good for you. Hee. Well, is there anything else you want to work on in particular? I guess it'd be my stage presence. You know, my movements and facial expressions on stage feel really awkward up there. Oh, whiskey. Your stage presence, huh? Maybe you could give me an example? Show me how it's done? That'd be awesome. You want me to show you what I do? Yes, would that be alright? Oh, so now we do the Princess League dance. Okay, got it. Of course, I'll be happy to do that for you. Really? Oh, thank you, Haruka-chan. I'll be right here waiting, so whenever you're ready, just come let me know, okay? It's just the next day. That's just what it's gonna be, isn't it? We're just gonna do the Princess League battle dance. Okay, I have to ask, and I have to wonder, will it be possible for us to have sub-stories as Haruka that don't involve a dance battle? Or a Princess League dance? Because almost every one of the other sub-stories with the other characters involves punching someone. Haruka-chan, you ready to show me how it's done on stage? I'm ready if you are. Show your talent! Well, I don't know how much of an example I can be. I'm actually kind of nervous, but I'll certainly do my best. Well, thank you so much, Haruka-chan. Oh, we actually brought her to the studio. Is your agency? You really have lessons here all the time? That's right. Welcome to Diner Chow, Asuka-chan. Our meetings are in a closet of the guy's house. You have a studio? Thank you for the warm welcome. Alrighty, you ready? I'm gonna play some music and show you how I do a live performance. It isn't much, but if you think it'll be any help at all, I'll be sure to do my very best. I really appreciate this, Haruka-chan. And yes, I think it'll be a big help. So much more. So much more! And here I thought we'd get a new song today. Here I thought we'd get a new song. I've got 3 heat moves, yeah, at the moment, don't I? Well, there's gotta be because of the way the songs are done. Like, a straight up correct time to use the heat moves. I just pop it at the beginning of the chorus because it's cool. Oscar, I don't think you work for an actual idol corporation. Like, she seemed shocked by the idea of a studio. At one point, I'll get so much more perfect, where I won't make a single mistake. It hasn't happened yet, but at one point I will. I mean, being any form of, like, stage performer where music's involved, hearing the same song this many times is just how it works. I'll be honest, the change in sounds during heat mode throws off my timing. Because, like, the sound effects last until you press the next button. Like, the tambourine and everything else ends before you press the next button. But the longer sound of the boing lasts until, like, you gotta press the next button before the boing sound ends. So the whole, like, idle thing actually throws me off. Oh, see, I got a good there. There we go. Yeah. And all you have to do is play that song, and then play that song so much more. Hey, that wasn't bad, if I do say so myself. Got an S rank. Wow, Haruka-chan. That was amazing. You really are better than me, and I could never compete with you. And I give up on my dreams. I couldn't have looked away if I wanted to. I thought you were pretty great during the Princess League preliminaries, but you've gotten even better since then. I was about to say yesterday, but no, you're talking about preliminaries. We're in the finals. Oh, thank you. I really learned a lot watching you, and you helped me see so much more of what I need to work on. I'll have to work as hard as I can if I want to do well in the next event. Oh, good luck, Asuka-chan. I'll be rooting for you. Thank you, Haruka-chan. You know, this is the nicest anybody's been to me since I came to Osaka. Probably because you've been in the idol industry, babe. That seems like everyone here's kind of a dick. I'll do everything I can to stay in this business. Thank you for all your help, Haruka-chan. Maybe that's what Park actually sees in Haruka. Seems like even if she, like, does well, she's not gonna become a bitch. Was that not the... That wasn't the end of the sub-story. Oh, okay, so we're gonna wait for her next, like, performance on the stage. Okay, we're not even there yet. Wow. Long-ass sub-story. That is the one that we were, like, asked about, though. Sorry, there's another dance battle there. Actually, before that, before more dance battles, we gotta eat. Oh. This might be her. This might be Asuka. Hi, it's me, Asuka. Thanks again for the lessons. Oh, I didn't do much, but you're certainly welcome. Are you kidding? You really helped me out a lot. Thanks to Haruka-chan, I'm enjoying singing and dancing more than ever. I feel like a brand new me. Really? I'm so glad. But, can I ask you a favor? Sorry, but do you think we can meet? Sure. Is everything okay? I'll just tell you when I see you. I'm waiting for you when we first met, on the Shofukucho side of the river. I really appreciate this, Haruka-chan. Sorry again to just ask out of the blue. See you soon. You mean the place that I still am, because I haven't left? The same place? I haven't had a chance to go anywhere yet. Haruka-chan, she's got a new outfit! Yo, she got a new outfit! Oh, Asuka-chan! Oh, your outfit! Does that mean you're about to have your event? That's right. That's why I need to see you, actually. If I don't do well, I have to pack it all in and go back home. Oh, Asuka-chan. You're nervous, aren't you? Really nervous. Ever since I found out about the event, it's like I've been frozen. I'm so scared I'm going to mess up everything. Do you think you could come to the event with me? I don't think I can do this alone. Of course I'll go with you. Oh, thank you, Haruka-chan. You're the best. Yay. This is silly, right? I mean, it's not even like anyone's here to see me. I'm just opening for somebody else. Still, I'm so nervous. Of course, it's okay. After you just went all that trouble to show me how it's done. But you feel like you wasted your time on me, huh? Poor Asuka-chan. What can I say to help her feel less nervous? Cast a magic spell to make her I didn't even get a chance to save because she was in the way of the save point. She was in the way of the... I beat her in the battle. I got, like, the perfect ranking on the other thing. And after all of that, I can now shame it here without even saving. Part of me wants to be like, I'm gonna cast a magic spell. And then she'll be brave. And then I'll tell her afterwards, it was inside of you all along. But I don't know if Haruka's that cheesy. I mean, if it was any of these, I'd go for the first one because, like, Haruka frequently mentions how nervous she... Deku, can I ask her a cheat on this one? Because I don't want to reload and have to listen to so much more again. If I could have saved beforehand, which I tried to do, but trying to walk to the save point, the trigger for the event started. I'm calling in a cheat squad on this one. Is it the first one? Is it? It's normal to feel nervous because we're always nervous. Actually, I also need a drink of water. While I get a drink of water, I will await with bated water, I guess. I'm just making sounds. I'm making loud sounds. Okay, fix that. I've got yet another can of death water. It was, I only buy this if it's on special. Because it's fucking water. I feel like I'm not spending the normal amounts on it. But it is quite tasty, and it's very refreshing, and it has a good mouthfeel. So, if I see death water on special, which I only know one place around me that sells it anyways. It's a 7-Eleven. If they have it on special, then I'm in the mood for it. I will buy death water. Like, it's like the perfect amount of sparkling, which is to say not that sparkling. It's mango flavored and there's a very nice mango flavor. And it's obviously very refreshing because it's just fucking water. But also, because it's just fucking water, I refuse to pay normal price for it because this shit is straight up more expensive than the energy drinks in 7-Eleven for some reason. Which is absurd. Because it's water. But it is very good water. So since having it, I've been trying, like, more sparkling waters. And I realized that my taste hasn't actually changed. Like, preference to sparkling water hasn't actually changed. Most sparkling water is way too sparkling. I've been trying, like, just buy, like, bottles of it that are, like, in similar bottles. So, like, you buy, like, a bottle of Coke or anything like that. Buying, like, other cans of it. Buying other, like, small little bottles of it. And no, it really is just, like, no, most sparkling water is too sparkling. I don't like how sparkling it is. Whereas Liquid Death is, like, sparkling enough to give the water some texture, but it's not, like, overly sparkling. The fact that it's, like, flavored also helps. It's normal to feel nervous, thank you. And also, think positive. Asuka-chan, it's only natural to feel nervous. I bet there isn't a person alive who doesn't feel nervous before stepping out on the stage. No, there would be. They're called people who take substances before they go on stage. Really? Even you, Haruka-chan? Of course! I get nervous every single time I have to appear in front of people. I mention it at the beginning of every game show. Wow, even you. What helps me feel less alone? Thanks, Haruka-chan. I mean, I don't feel nervous before stream. So there's that. Like when I'm like loading up for a stream, I don't feel nervous. Well, actually, that's not true. If it's a stream that I know is a massive big deal, then I feel it a little bit. If it's a stream where it's like the finale of a series or the beginning of a brand new one that I know people are super excited for, or if it's like, I know this episode, because of what it's been built up to, is going to be a big moment, which, like, happens several times in, like, Final Fantasy XIV, and stuff like that. Those ones I do. Those ones I feel a little bit nervous. It's not nervous about, like, being in front of a group of people. Like, in front of people, it's also nervous about just, like, will my reactions, will my commentary, etc., live up to the hype that this moment has? So there's that. But like for a normal stream, no, not at this point. But I have been doing this for like fucking how many years at this point? I think over 15. So I would kind of hope I don't feel nervous at this point. So Haruka feel nervous while playing the part of Haruka in Yakuza 5. Oscar, what are you doing? You're on any second. You can't just stand around chatting with your friends. I'm sorry. This might be your last event. Make sure you give it everything you got out there. No regrets, you hear? Okay, Asuka-chan? Well, I wouldn't exactly say I'm okay, but I have to do what I have to do, right? Asuka-chan. Ever since I met you, I've been working as hard as I can. I've been getting into dancing more, and it's helped me feel a little more confident. But now that I have some hope again, it makes me scared to think it could all end with this event. I just know I could be better. I could be a better singer, a better dancer. What do I do, Haruka-chan? I'm so nervous! I'm scared to get on that stage! Oh no, she has to go on any second. What can I say to give her some courage? Yeah, once again, if I saw these, it would be like, the middle one is just like, she knows that we're lying, and the bottom one is just like, you'll lose, but you'll be fine. Yeah, it's the first one again. Asuka, you have to think positive. If you give up before you even start, you'll just be psyching yourself out. You can do this. Haruka-chan. And just think, most idol hopefuls never even get the chance to stand on a stage. Instead of thinking of this as do or die crisis, think of it as a lucky opportunity. Your one big chance. My big chance. Exactly. You know what? You're right. I'm feeling so much pressure lately, but I turn around and think of it that way instead. I do feel a lot better. It's your one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. The opportunity comes once in a lifetime. That song, but as a pop idol song. Thank you, Haruka-chan. I'll give it a try. This is my big chance after all. Good luck, Asuka-chan. Thanks. Here I go. And then we take control of her. Da, 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 da. Hello, everybody. I'm Asuka Sagino. Who's ready for a good time? Yeah, that's the average crowd reaction for an opener, unfortunately. Unfortunately, having been to as many concerts as I've been to, especially ones where the main band themselves aren't huge, yeah, it's about the average response to for a audience for an opener. I'm so curious to like go to concerts in other countries, because it's just like, I know that Australia is full of like fucking sourpusses and just like miserable shit-headed ingrates. So like the idea of cheering on people who are on stage who you don't know because they're on stage, this is a good moment for them, cheer them on and be happy for them, is like not a thing that people will do here. So like I'd be very curious to go to small shows in other countries and see whether like the culture or the vibe is different for opening bands. But there's also like the social pressure aspect in Australia of just like no one wants to be the first person to stand out. So like no one wants to be the first person to cheer out for an opening band. No one wants to be the first person to start moshing for an opening band. Like I've been in pits where the opening band gets on stage and they call out to the crowd to cheer back, and I will cheer back, and the people around me don't, and the other people next to me in the mosh pit, while the person is on stage, look at me funny, and I'm just like, come on. Come on. Give them something. Fucking Christ. I'm not the weird one here. Have I mentioned I fucking hate this country? Have I mentioned that before? But again, I don't, but like, I'd be curious if that is something that is different, because that is openers, so that might be more common across the world. Like, it might be a very common thing that it's just like, unless you're the main event, people don't really care. But it also might be okay, because like, I see some festivals. Like, I see like European festivals, but to be fair, like if you're playing at a European festival for like the major ones, you're probably big enough that you've got like a diehard audience anyways. But like, you can watch like stuff like Wacken. live, and you can see like the early shows in the day that are the really small bands compared to the massive headliners that they've got later on in the day, and they've still got like insane pits going on. And I don't know if that's just a case of there's so many people that are there and so many people who are just like ready to go all day, so many people who are like drinking so early and everything like that, but there's just enough people that just the energy naturally builds up because there's more people. Because that's also a very big part of it. The bigger a venue, the more natural energy there is because there's more people. So it's easier for people to like get into the thing for it. Where if it's something like this little crowd here, it's a crowd of like fucking 30 people. Which I've been to shows where the main event has been that, so it's been less for the openers. So like I can see at festivals that's a big deal, but then, you know, I don't know what little shows in other countries are like. It's one of those things where it's like, I know Australia has like a lot of deep-seated cultural issues that when I talk to people in other countries are like not things that are there, but then some of it I'm just like, how many things do I experience that I chalk up to the cultural problems that Australia has and the fact that most people here are fucking terrible people, that it turns out, oh no, the whole world is like that. And that'd be something where it's when it comes to like opening bands for music, I'd have no fucking clue. I'd have no idea. Hey Haruka-chan! Asuka-chan! Thank you so much again for coming with me to my event. You spent all that time with me even though you're so busy. It really meant a lot. I was happy to come. My manager just talked to me about my contract. He did? And he said, after seeing me at today's event, he's gonna renew it! Ba 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 ba. Really? That's wonderful news, Asuka-chan. Don't say really like you're surprised. Encourage her, come on. I'm gonna give the Princess League another try next year. Agency's instructor said he'd give me lots of lessons to get ready. My parents are so happy for me. And it's all thanks to you, Haruka-chan. No, it's all thanks to your hard work. You stepped up and seized the opportunity when you saw it. But I never could have done it if you hadn't helped me. That's why I wanted to give you this to say thanks. It isn't much, though. Yo, I got an energy drink. Let's go. So I'm gonna walk... If I ever go to Japan, big if, more so money reasons rather than anything else. I don't have massive, like... Oh, I have to travel and see the world or anything like that. I don't have massive, like, desires to do that. It's the kind of thing where it's just like, if I was probably going with other people, or if I just, like, ended up in a situation where I was, like, doing, like, a lot more financially more secure. Not to say that I'm not financially secure right now, but it's like, I've only recently become financially secure, so I don't have, like, a shitload of savings. And I work retail, and the world and the economy is dying. So, you know, who knows how long I'll be, secure like that. But, if I ever go to Japan, I'm gonna carry a bunch of energy drinks with me. And if anyone helps me at any point, I'm handing them an energy drink. And, Yakuza has taught me that that means that, I will be, accepted and ingratiated into the local culture, and that I'll be showing my, it's either that, or give people crafting materials, like give them like a high quality battery or a chili pepper, or give them like a child's bracelet or like a pair of gloves to show, or a pair of shoes that squeak when they walk in them, if I'm like a really rare interaction for that person. I was gonna pay you in energy drinks. She doesn't work for a real place. Gonna study hard and take lots of lessons. Maybe next year I'll get employed by an actual company. Who knows, maybe you and I will be rivals someday. Then I guess I better study hard too. I can't thank you enough for all your help, Haruka-chan. We did it! Yeah! 4,000, that was a big one. I guess it did have several sections to it, so that makes sense. Fuck it. I'll save first. I was gonna go and eat before I battle this guy who's dancing here. But I'll save and then I'll battle him. I don't think we've battled this guy that's here. That's just standing on the street. I'd like to say let's have a checklist of every character for dance battles and make sure we fight them all before we finish as Haruka, but the game doesn't have anything like that, so I don't really know how easy it would be. He's doing the moves! Yeah! Yeah, he's doing Akiyama's dance, let's go! Hell yeah. He's a wooden log in an autobiography of someone you don't know in a language you can't read. You'll never see me again. There we go. There we go. I think it was Wooly. Castle Super Beast Wooly. I could say Super Best Friends because I think that's when he was telling the story. But at this point, I think Castle Super Beast has actually been going for longer than Best Friends has. Which is kind of wild to think about. But, Wooly of Castle Super Beast, I think it was him who was telling a story about when he went to Japan. That, something that, I can't remember if it was him or whether he heard someone else, that he knows from Canada doing it. But, it was like, when I went around Canada, when people would help me, I would give them a bottle of, like, genuine, like, maple syrup. As a thank you. Because it's just, like, it's a thank you of something that they would not get as, like, it's a thank you that's, like, relevant to, like, where he comes from. It's, like, cultural exchange thing. But it's also just, like, hey, this is, like, something that it's, like, not common to get, or at least if you do get it, it's, like, a bit on the pricey side. Not something that people are always going to go out of their way and make sure they buy themselves, kind of thing. It's, similar to, I think it was a GDC, a couple years back or something. There was, an Australian girl who was there. And specifically, not as, like, a thank you thing of people who helped her, but just, like, if she made friends with people over there, or to the people that she already knew who were friends, she specifically brought fucking shitloads of packets of Tim Tams to give to people as gifts at GDC. If you're not familiar, Tim Tam is an Australian chocolate biscuit kind of snack, and generally considered amongst most people who try it, because it's one of those things where if I know people from other countries who come to Australia, it's one of the Australian things I make sure they try alongside, like, your Vegemites and stuff. But Tim Tam is more a lot easier for most people to do, and most people who have had Tim Tams are just like, yeah, that's one of the best chocolate biscuits that they've ever had, which I would also agree. It's one of the best chocolate biscuits I've ever had. I fucking love my Tim Tams. They're just so expensive now. They have, like, fucking everything's gone up a lot in price. I see a flash! All the air conditioning vents on the other side of the river. There's, like, one of them that's, like, a cylinder that's, like, near the top left. There's a flash on that of the tiniest little proportions, so I have to remember to get that one. But yeah, she'll just carry it around and just give people, like, a whole packet, which is usually, like, I think 11 biscuits. Or if it's one of the flavored ones, 9, of Tim Tams. And people just really appreciate it, because it's like, Tim Tams don't exist as much in other countries. It's harder to buy them, because they have to come from Australia, because they're made here. And people would have them, and be like, holy shit, that's really good, thank you. So, yeah, I would obviously bring, energy drinks. I would bring the various flavors of Mother, because that's our Australian energy drink. Are you looking for a dance battle? Hell yeah, let's go. Yes, actually, I am. Aha! Then you found your man! Oh my god. Hideki. I wonder what the American version of that would be. If this would ever be something I'd do. I feel like as an American, it would be harder just because I feel like American treats are probably... no, actually, I know what it is. I know what it is. For America, there's an obvious one. Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts. I can buy Pop-Tarts in Australia, but I can buy, like, chocolate and, like, strawberry. I can't buy, like, s'mores. They said it was jazz. They were doing good foods. Again, America ships more of their food to other countries, so it'd be a lot harder. That being said, like, American sweets and stuff are... You can find them here, but they're not super, super, super common. They said it was jazz. I appreciate this guy's animation. Oh, I missed the top one. I appreciate this guy's animations. Did I get blown up that time? Because I missed one? I think I actually got blown up then. I got a 1. Sanctuary, Kingdom Hearts 2 reference. Oh no. I'm about to get played on YouTube. Hey, more level ups. There we go. Hell yeah. Bam. Oh, I'm now remembering one thing. I do a different version, but I'm now remembering a Tim Tam thing, a very specific thing. I'm impressed. I didn't know you were that good. Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab the key before I forget. I'm gonna grab the key, and then we're gonna go and try and eat at places. We have lost a lot of health, deliberately, so we can help out this guy. But I'm remembering a detail of Tim Tams now. It's one of the things, as like the person who I saw posting about GDC giving them all out. There it is. There it is. Haruka, quick, climb the building and scale it to grab the locker key. How does someone lose their locker key up there? That is like, that person like was trying to get over drugs and had all of their drugs they were trying to quit inside the locker, and they did the dramatic throw the like thing away, but they threw the key away. As the only logical explanation of how it ended up that high. There's no way it fell out of a window up there. It absolutely was that situation. No. They were giving up drugs, and they locked all their drugs away, and they threw away the key. Only explanation. Only explanation. I gotta find a picture of it. Sorry, now that I'm on the topic of Tim Tams, I gotta find a picture, because I have to show a picture of a Tim Tam to, like, try and explain the thing. Tim Tams are super fucking delicious. Oh, okay, I can't find a picture. I think they have changed the, like, how they do the Tim Tams, so you can't do it as well. Because it used to be super good and super easy to do it, but I think they've changed how they make them. I can't find a good picture that shows the middle of the Tim Tam doing the thing. You can still do it. You can still do it, but it's just, it was a lot easier to do it before when they made Tim Tams differently. What if I look up a picture? Because it's a lot harder to do this. But, you know, because there used to be, like, there would be, like, a gap in the middle. But, yeah. There we go. The Tim Tam Slam. There it is. This is the thing I gotta show. This is the thing that's just, like, this is the thing that's known about Tim Tams in Australia, that people get people in other countries to try and do the Tim Tam Slam. Most people do it with coffee. As someone who doesn't like coffee, if you don't like coffee, you can also do it with hot chocolate. It has to be hot. It has to be a hot drink, and it has to be decently hot. Because the idea is you bite off the corners of the Tim Tam. You put one of the bitten off corners into your hot drink, and then you put the other side in your mouth, and then you suck the drink through the Tim Tam. Because the biscuits here have all got holes in them and stuff like that. There's a decent amount of air inside of the Tim Tam section here. So you can suck it through. So you get that, it gets like chocolatey through it for the part that you suck. And then if you get it that it's hot enough, it'll then melt the entire Tim Tam. And then the entire Tim Tam is melted, and then you put that into your mouth. And then it's a melted thing. It used to be a lot easier. When you can get... I'm now thinking about it. I don't know if it was Tim Tam specifically that did that, or if it was like a knockoff brand that did that. But how you've got like the layer here of the chocolate in the middle. Because this is like a solid layer of chocolate. This is like biscuit, and then this is like a solid layer of like a harder chocolate. It would be in 2 rows going along the middle. So there'd be like a row going along that side, and then a row going along that side. And then there was a gap that went through the middle. So it was a lot easier to suck it through that. But I don't remember if that was the old way they made Tim Tams, or whether there was a knockoff brand of Tim Tams that specifically had the 2 layers because they knew that people would suck drinks through it. So they specifically had a hole going the whole way through it, so you could suck it up a lot easier. I can't remember whether it was a knockoff brand that did that, or it was just that's how they used to make them. But yeah, that was also a thing with Tim Tams. That you could like suck up your coffee through it, and then you'd get like a coffee, soaked coffee melted biscuit that you can then eat. A more advanced version of just dipping your biscuit into the coffee because you suck it up through the whole thing. So it gets into the entire thing and melts the entire thing. But yeah, that's the Australian version of like cultural snack that is easy to just give to people in another country to be like, hey, try this shit from Australia. It's really tasty. You can also give people Vegemite, but most people are cowards and don't like Vegemite. that is one of the more Australian aspects about me. I fucking love Vegemite. Hey, maximum value. We're almost at max heat gauge. I'll probably get that next. Pardon me. Most of these aren't the most useful thing in the world. Like, lose less if you fail a job. I don't really care. We just have several variations of the heal mix. I don't care. Better health and better heat are, like, fine. But, yeah. The way Haruka works, a lot of the abilities aren't as useful. So, I think just get that next, and then we can just work on what else. Anyway, let's eat some food. Let's go to everywhere we can eat food. We can go to Daruma. Hey! Kushikatsu Daruma. Maybe Tatsuya would be interested in a place like this. There we go. There we go. Let me show you your table, if you please. Welcome, what can I get you? I wonder what's good. I can't remember, actually, okay, I'm now looking at this place. I'm now remembering, it's just like, oh yeah, a bunch of fried stuff, yeah. But I, like, haven't not been to Osaka in a long time in these games. Oh yeah. Like, Komiyan stood out because I think we went there a lot for experience, and obviously the crab place stands out. And Takoyaki-san was irrelevant and stuff. But hey, the deep fried place. Original Kushikatsu. Our special pork skewers are battered and fried to perfection. Be alright. Quail eggs. I've tried quail eggs. It turns out I don't like quail eggs. Went to a similar thing to this. Not deep fried the way these are. These have like a thick yellow batter on them. The places that I've been to, more so just like, it's closer to a marinade. Like it's like a wet, like, curry powder or chili powder that they put on there. And then deep fry that. It's not like a full-on coating like this. But I went to one of those. I tried quail eggs. It turns out I don't like quail eggs. I don't know what I was expecting because I don't like eggs to begin with. I can tolerate eggs and I like egg flavoring if it's a very small part of a thing. If you give me a fried rice that has little bits of egg in it, not like a fried, not fried rice with egg, like a whole egg cracked on top of it, that I'm not gonna like. But if you have like a giant bowl of fried rice and there's some little pieces spread throughout it, I'm okay with that. If you give me like a chicken Caesar salad wrap and there's some egg in that, I'm okay with that. But if egg is the main thing or a very prominent aspect, I don't like it. Like I don't like omelets. I don't just like eating fried egg. I don't like an egg on my burgers, on my muffins, or anything like that. But we went to one of these, and there was quail eggs. And the person I was with quite likes quail eggs. And I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. I've never tried specifically quail egg. So I tried it. Turns out I don't like it. Turns out I don't like it. Squid tentacle. That I've not tried. I think it's like squid and octopus I'm willing to try. People say that they taste very different to normal seafood. Fried asparagus! Crunchy, healthy asparagus. Fried onion! I'd obviously love that. I fucking love my onion. I fucking love bamboo shoot as well, so I'd like that one. Octopus, not one that I've tried. Whiting, that's a type of fish, I believe, so I wouldn't like that. We try ostrich egg, maybe bigger is better. I did also try, it wasn't a skewer place, it was a different thing. I did also try century egg. Turns out, guess what? Surprise, surprise, I also don't like century egg. Like the egg where however they treat it, it basically turns the whites of the egg into like a green jelly. Turns out, I also don't like century egg. That one I went into almost knowing I wouldn't like it. I didn't guess fish, I was right, yeah. Lotus root, ooh, oh, I fucking love lotus root. Especially fried lotus root. Oh, God. I fucking love fried lotus root. Oh, my God. It's so tasty. White Welsh onion. I mean, it's onion, but I've never heard of specifically a white Welsh onion. I don't know what type of onion that would be. Sukune seasons ground meat. That's just like a little meatball then. There's a little meatball, I guess. Hardy pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin. One of the veggies I don't like. Garlic chicken. Only offered at the certain Mori location. It's chicken, of course I'd like that one. Wild shrimp. I'd probably be more okay with that one. I don't hate shrimp. When it's fried. Like little curly shrimp that's just like in a like a shrimp fried rice. Welsh onions are also called spring onion. Oh, then I'd love it because I love spring onion. Okay, I've never heard a spring onion be called a white Welsh onion. Okay, huh? This is a completely new term for me. I like a little like a shrimp in a fried rice, like the wet soft shrimp. No, but like a fried shrimp, I can like. I don't love it, but it's like it's fine. I can do that. Scallop, that. I was about to say yes, and then I realized, wait a minute. This game's made in a country that's fucking filled with normal people. Scallop here. Scallop here is potato. Because Australia's not a real fucking country. If you go to specifically a fish and chip place in Australia and you see scallops, it's fried very similar to that, but it's a potato cake or a potato fritter. Yeah, because Australia's not real and fucking stupid as shit. But yes, so I saw scallop and I'm just like, oh, I like scallops, and I'm just like, wait a minute. I live in Sydney. Potato fritters are what we call them, scallops. I don't know why. I don't know where the fuck that came from, but it's what we call them. The certain Mori said. I mean, scallop potatoes are a thing, but if you just say scallop, I wouldn't think potato. That's the thing, is just they just call it scallops. They just call it scallop. And again, stupid-ass fucking country I live in. Like, again, the thing is, the wild thing is that the most common place you will see scalloped potatoes is a fucking fish and chip shop here. Where they would possibly also have actual fucking scallops. It's so stupid. Certain Mori set, a bunch of fried skewers including original fried pork, and Hogaji set. 13 most recommended big filling ones. Well, I need to eat only a little bit because we need to try a bunch of restaurants. So let's have one of these. Num num. I got one skewer. Haruka's watching her weight. So I'll have one skewer, thank you. Oh, idle industry. But Tatsuya said he... Well, we figured Tatsuya at that place. Oh, this place, yeah. Yeah. Ramen. Of course. Pardon me. Ramen shop! Am I gonna get pulled behind the counter and ask to serve ramen again here? Hey, ready to order, what should I have? We have ramen and Chasu ramen. This is how you know this is gonna be some of the best fucking ramen you've ever had in your life. Though. Let's be real. If you go to a ramen joint and you see two things on the menu and it's ramen or ramen with pork belly. That's how you know it's going to be some of the best ramen you've ever had in your life, because they don't need to provide options. There we go. Nom nom nom. This didn't even help, and now I'm just full on food again. We didn't do another dance battle. I fucked up. Chad, I fucked up. Chad, I'm cooked. Oh no. Sorry, I saw the ramen and I had to eat the ramen. Now let's go battle this girl so I can go eat it. Well, actually, I think that's Sigil, but still. Let's go eat at the pachinko parlor. Mir, hey you! Wanna have a dance battle? These are like rank B people and they still have high difficulty. Are the rank A people just gonna be like, fuck you difficulty? Yeah! And immediately group booster! if I had a heat move that was just like bonus points, that'd be nice. Oh, my health! No! Now I can eat more food. Well, fucking. I did that exact reverse. Not my health! The bomb's on my side. I felt that one combo. Oh god. Fuck! No, I'm gonna get blown up. No! Haruka! Haruka, no! Haruka, no! She's getting blown up. I mean, I'm almost double at points. So, yeah, I almost doubled at points, so I think we're fine. As long as I don't blow up and die first, it's fine. There we go. Our singing. We're gonna have to do like 6, 7, 8, 20 lessons in a row. Our singing is falling behind. You're really good. What about this place? Wanna go to that place? I can't tell exactly what food I'm looking at, but it looks tasty. It kind of looks like a pizza, but I don't think it's a pizza. Yeah, this is the bar, isn't it? Yes, the job. Never mind. Let's not go to the bar. If we're going to Osaka places, are we going to the takoyaki stand? It's like surely the crab has got to be one of them, right? Zubaraya! Hey, I remember this place. I know, but I don't remember the name. It's that stuff on the grill. So many types of restaurants that I want to go to. That it's either don't exist here or do exist but are very, very far away from where I am. And the only time I'd be near them is when I'm with people who wouldn't want to go to them. Type of thing where it's like, I don't know if I'm willing to travel like an hour to try a restaurant where I'm going to be the only person there and do nothing else there. I'm happy to eat at a restaurant on my own, but it's more like, am I going to travel an hour to do that? I don't know. Okonomiyaki. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember what it is. Tajiri Nabe. Hot pot dish made with domestically raised Japanese puffer. And, oh, look, what is my computer doing? Computer, what are you doing? My OBS flashed like it ran out of disk space, which, no, I have over a terabyte right now. I got a hard drive and actually back up stuff onto that now. My screen flashed like something bad went on. Like my OBS just fucking like so like there's a flash that OBS does when it pops up with another window saying that you've run out of disk space, and I was like, you did not. But then that window didn't appear. I'm just like, okay, it just deselected the fucking window for some reason. I tried with a house ponzu dipping sauce made with a secret recipe. Puffer fish. It's the thing where if they don't make it properly, you die or something. Wild caught fugu, so specially prepared ponzu. Ponzu I'm also not familiar with, but also it's puffer fish, I wouldn't eat it. Not because of like the risk of death, just it's seafood. Try a fresh, firm Japanese puffer fish sashimi. That's the one where you'd have to be more specific, like super more careful then, wouldn't it? What's the specific definition? Sashimi is not cooked, right? But is there a more specific definition of sashimi beyond just like not cooked? Because like sushi as well. I'm now realizing I've forgotten the exact specific definition of sashimi. Yeah, someone who doesn't eat much fish, as in any outside of anchovy. Easy for me to forget. Fugu tempura. I like tempura. Probably want like a fugu one. Deep fried fugu. Fugu meal. I have a funny feeling I know this place has like a vibe going onto it. Still fugu based dish. Fugu soup, rice and pickles. Dragon of Dojima set. Yo. Slices. No rice, because that's sushi. Okay, slices of. Okay, if it's just slices of fish, then it's sashimi, and then you put it with rice and it's sushi. Okay. Dragon Dojima set savory egg custard is like the one thing that I read there that I'm just like. I mean the soup and rice probably. Still don't like pickles. Pickles aren't even necessarily a thing where I hate the taste. I don't like the texture of pickles more than anything. More fugu, with more fugu, and more fugu on the side. Fugu, and fugu. Fugu, and fugu. Fugu. Is fugu that tasty? Is fugu this tasty that there can be this many different... I mean, a lot of this is just its various sides or anything like that. All of those meals max out my health, and this place isn't useful anyways. I guess if you're like, if you have chefs who have learned how to properly serve and prepare fugu, so it doesn't kill people, I guess that's why you have a restaurant dedicated exclusively to the fugu. Sorry, I thought I saw a flash on the thing. Because then it's just like, we know how to make fugu. Most places can't do fugu, so we're gonna do fugu. I guess is the idea. Gonka Sushi! Yet another place that is... We're running out. We're running out of places that Tatsuya would actually like. We're slowly running out. And this is sushi, so it's like, I'm not gonna like it anyways. Fatty tuna with a leaner cut. There's the fatty tuna, that's fatty tuna. Bluefin tuna a lot of sushi. Yeah, sushi with sides, sushi. Well, sorry, sashimi. So more sashimi. A lot of these are like massive courses, and it's just like Haruka's watching her weight. Haruka's watching her weight. She can't be eating all of these fucking courses. And also, they're like 10k, and we're really low on money for Haruka. We're actually, while we're up here, we do need to remember. I need to go to Club Sega and actually practice the fucking photo minigame. We need to actually specifically time it out. Try one pose over and over again until we know like the exact moment in the thing that we're gonna press it. Sorry, I triggered a sub-story, so it's past the sub-story spot. Hello, Haruka. It's Yamara. You got a sec? Yes, of course. Do the names Watami and Watamishi ring a bell? Mm-hmm. They're restaurants, right? I'm actually standing in front of Watami right now. Oh, you are perfect. Why is that? Hang on, let me back up a bit. Watami's a Japanese casual restaurant, and Wataminchi is the charcoal grill restaurant. They're finally gonna get their like money's worth of actually like doing these paid sponsors for this by like making an entire sub-story telling you about it. They're both part of Watami Group. I'm both looking for new poster girl right now. Poster girl. Do you want me to apply? What, you think I'm just sitting on my hands over here? I sent your application a while ago. Might have just got a response from them saying you passed the first stage. Really? I did? Next stage of the audition is an interview, so I need to fill you in on that. Can you come by the agency when you get a minute? Yes, of course. Thank you, Yamara-san. By the way, you might want to check Watami out before the interview. I mean, you're right there, so that works out perfectly. I'm gonna go in all by myself. Yeah, I guess you're right. It might feel kind of weird going in alone. Alright, never mind. I'll be waiting at the agency office. See you soon, kid. Oh, we can't go eat there? But what if I did? But what if I did? Actually, this place is giant. Is there other things I can go to here? Oh, there's the... Okay. There's this one. What? Actually, what is this shop? Oh! Oh, it's food for a Stinian. Got it. Tasty stack, perfect union, tasty squid and tangy sauce. Creates the taste elephant at Daruma. Saka's famous cushy katsu joint. Alright, pork buns. I mean, yeah, I obviously like pork buns. I obviously love... So, the thing for me for pork buns is just like, yeah, I like the pork. The bread's the part I eat it for, though. Absolutely. Absolutely. I eat a pork bun for the bread more than anything. I eat it for the bread way more than the pork. But I also feel like that's also pretty common. Secret soy sauce flavored takoyaki. Takamasa's own aged soy sauce and every ingredients used in each one of these famous handmade Osaka treats. Wasn't there a shop? I thought there was a shop in, like a guy that sold stuff that was similar to this. And this is just like the Osakan version. Microwave this version of Tsuruhashi forgets his famous okonomiyaki for that, just like the restaurant taste. You said that before. No, you said okonomiyaki, but I can't. Yeah, it's the grill thing. Yeah. One in the other city too. Here's all your little microwave treats. Stag uses real ingredients, including freeze-dried cabbage and tempura bits. Its sauce and dashi flavor is irresistible. Sorry, I must go to Watami. I have to study Watami because I have to know about Watami. So this one I have to do for the sub-story. I have to study Watami and really understand Watami. I thought you offered something to drink. Oolong tea, I guess, because I can't have alcohol. So now we have to read through all these, because we've got to be the poster girl and we've got to, like, actually, like, know their menu. Organic soybean, yes, tofu. Tofu handmade from the finest organic soybeans, allowing the rich, natural flavor to come through. Fresh, deep-fried horse mackerel. We deep-fry sashimi quality horse mackerel that ship daily direct from Kyushu. Fresh equals tasty. You can only get it here. Sashimi quality. And then you deep-fry the shit out of it. Tabletop broiled vinegared mackerel. Mackerel lives daily, chilled, never frozen for maximum freshness. Oh my god, it's a Wendy's. Grilling at a table to enjoy its tasty aroma. Organic vegetable salad. Plenty of organic vegetables blended with crab mayonnaise for a refined taste. Not heard of crab mayonnaise before. But given what crab looks like and how you can just mash that up, I guess it makes sense. Special homemade gyoza. Fuck, that looks amazing. Looks so much gyoza they show in this game is like a really clean picture of like nice, like very delicate pieces of gyoza, and this is just like fucking it's all just in the pan. It's all like melting into each other. It looks amazing. The rubbers and filling of our special bite-sized dumplings are homemade. They're crunchy on the outside, juicy on the inside. Sashimi platter. 5 varieties of sashimi line to enjoy the delicious seafood from the season. Homemade ice cream bread. What? That's a new one to me. All ingredients are fresh, right down to the milk we use. This masterpiece is the results of hard work of Watami Farm. I'm gonna need some clarification on what it means by ice cream bread. that one's a new one to me. Stone cooked fried rice, and then like I've heard of like deep fried ice cream, but ice cream bread. Stone cooked fried rice and then kake sauce. Your mouth winds up watering on the fried rice and thick savory kake sauce to meet the searing hot stone bowl. Literally bread made using ice cream base as part of the dough. Would that be good? I don't know. So one of those... I feel like I've mentioned this as well on stream before, about how me and Hannibal went to a place. Pepper Lunch, I think it was called. We went to a place like this because we just saw like, oh, they've got like a bunch of curry things. They got like a bunch of steak things. They were called like sizzling meats and stuff like that. And they've got their rice. And we went to one of these things where it was like in like the stone bowl that like cooks it on the table for you. And both of us were just like, the food is tasty, but the stone plates they're bringing out and the way that they've put it onto it means that the first pieces that we have are undercooked, and by the time we get through it, the rest of it's burned. And it was not very good. Like, some things would work for this way, for this, but whatever we had there, I think a big part of it was also they had like they had the cup of rice, and they just like did the thing where you get the bowl of rice and you turn it upside down so it's like a dome. They put that, and then they put that like in the direct middle of the bowl of like the thing, and then just surrounded it with the meats. So it didn't take long for like the bottom of the cup of rice to just have a complete, not a burned layer to it. But Hannibal's was way worse because Hannibal didn't have any sauce with his. So if you wanted to like, even if you wanted to like stir, because he got like a spicy rice on his, and I got like a curry. So if you wanted to like stir, like me having the curry sauce, I could at least stir that around. So like the curry sauce could kind of like even out the temperature across the thing. But But with Hannibal's, because there was no sauce, it was just chunks of meat and it was just rice in there. Trying to stir it, it would always mean there are some layers that are just directly on the hot and just will burn very quickly. And there are other parts that are just not cooking because they're on the top. Because it was like big chunky pieces of steak too. It wasn't like flat pieces to put on there. It was like big chunks. So you'd have to like rotate it constantly, like that one fucking Mario Party minigame with the overly realistic steak. It's like for mine with the curry, it kind of evened out, but it kind of like also overcooks the curry sauce itself. My issue is the food sticks to the bottom of the bowl. It's the place I know. These of them has the bowls kind of chipped. I feel like it's one of those things where you have to serve the correct type of food and serve it very correctly to like make the process work. Because it's not like a Korean barbecue thing where when it's finished cooking and it's at the right amount of cooked, you can take it off the cooker to put it onto a plate. Your plate is cooking it. If you take too long to eat it, it will overcook. You don't get a choice in the matter. You kind of have to go quickly, and while you're actively eating it, you have to keep moving things. That was the issue that Hannibal was having. It's just like, I can't keep moving all of the other steak pieces while I'm eating my steak piece, and it's also hard for me to move all of the rice around to make sure that I don't have a burned layer of rice at the bottom. Also, again, keep in mind that Hannibal is blind, so it's like extra difficult for him. Because when I suggested the place and when we went there, we didn't realize that that's what it was. So Hannibal being blind means that he can't see which parts are burning. He has to just feel around. And he can't touch, and he has to be careful because he can't, like, touch the plate because it's fucking hot. So he has to be more careful while he's moving it around. So obviously Hannibal being blind makes it a lot harder for him. And then he had the dish that was easier for it to overcook because it didn't have a sauce to soak up and disperse the heat evenly. So, you know. Mentaiko, potato, and mayo pizza. Wildly popular pizza features spicy fish roe, mayonnaise, and potato. You can't go wrong with that. This is something I actually don't see that often here. But when I do see it, it works. Fucking potato works on pizza so well. Yeah, you really can't just put it on any old pizza. You do have to combine it with the right stuff on there, and you have to, like, either if you're using, like, cubed, you have to make it small enough pieces, or you do what this looks like and it's more slices. But potato works on pizza, and I don't see enough places do it. I mean, it's also got fish roll on there, so I don't really care for it, but you know, there's that. Octopus with wasabi and cucumber. Octopus sashimi and freshly sliced cucumber seasoned with spicy wasabi. A perfect dish to go with drinks. Fried chicken wings with yummy sauce. Chicken wings are seasoned with special spice mixer. It's just the right amount of sweetness. You can't just eat one. It's reminding me of the fucking Korean chicken places that we've been to. Fucking Korean spicy sauce knows how to have like the perfect amount of spiciness to combine with a tart sweetness that just makes it fucking godlike. Fucking oh my god. Oh my god, Korean chicken places have like the perfect fucking spicy sauce that is just the right amount of sweetness. Sid Benito carpaccio. Sid Benito has been infused with garlic flavor and served carpaccio style. Dango and green tea ice cream. I mean, can I have that? Green tea ice cream, rice dumplings, and red bean paste are artfully arranged in glass and drizzled with berry sauce. That I'm gonna order that one. Oh, it's supposed to be yum yum sauce or not? Just in general, yummy sauce. This sauce is yummy. Delicious oolong tea. This flavor is incredible.
ありがとうございました。
I do like my dango. I do like my red bean. I feel like I'm basic bitch white person when it comes to Japanese food, because this is like some of my favorite flavors are black sesame, matcha, red bean, and I feel like a basic bitch because of it. But I love all those flavors. But I love them all. They're all amazing. Again, they've all got that one extremely distinct thing in common, which is the thing that I constantly say about food. A phrase that is kind of a catchphrase when it comes to food. All of those sweet things are not that sweet. It's that. It's just that. How is this not one of the ones that he wants to check out? Kidding me? How is this not one of them? Out of all, this is one he's not checking out? I feel like we're running out of places to actually show off to him. I feel like we're running out. Crab nabe. Hot pot features fresh crab and vegetables in a dashi broth. Crab shabu shabu. Fresh crab eaten shabu shabu style. Crab amiyaki. Two kinds of crab, grilled to perfection. Don't think I've ever had crab, so I can't judge here. Crab is one of those things where it's like, I don't think I've tried crab, but it's one of those things that when people are making and preparing crab, I don't like the smell of it, so I don't think I'd like it. It's same with lobster. Like, when I've been around crab or lobster being cooked, I don't like the smell of it. Not as visceral as, like, fucking, like, snapper or herring or tuna or anything like that. Not as viscerally hate it, to that extent, but I still don't like it. Whereas, like, being around, like, squid and octopus being cooked, I don't really notice the smell. So that's why I'm just like, I'd be willing to try those ones. In case they, lose enough of, like, the sea flavor that I don't like. Fresh raw crab sushi. Didn't know that was a thing. Red King crab sushi. Sushi topped with Red King crab. Crab sushi platter. Platter of our finest crab sushi. All the different types. Crab nabe shiosai course. Pickled crab. Crab sashimi. Crab hot pot. Rice porridge. Pickles. And fruit. Can't believe this place that has a giant crab on top of the building has so much crab stuff on their menus. Pickled crab. Crab sashimi. Grilled crab. Crab hot pot. Rice porridge. Pickles. And fruit. What was different here? Oh, this one also has grilled crab. This one also has grilled crab. Okay, that's the difference. Bacon crab, crab sashimi, crab brown meat, two kinds of grilled crab, crab hot pot, rice porridge, pickles, and fruit. Is the word crab becoming not real to anyone else? I feel like the word crab isn't real anymore. Crab kaiseki, saifu course, pickled crab, crab sashimi, crab and egg custard, crab au gratin, crab tempura, crab sushi, clear broth soup, and fruit. Where's my rice porridge? Where's my fucking rice porridge? I get a soup instead of my clear rice porridge? Ugh. Pickled crab, two kinds of crab sashimi, crab and egg custard, grilled crab, crab tempura, crab sushi, clear broth soup, and fruit. We just don't get our fucking rice porridge anymore. Pickled crab, crab leg sashimi, crab and egg custard, grilled red king crab, crab baked in shell, crab sushi, clear soup, and fruit. Two kinds of crab sashimi, grilled crab, crab tempura, pickled crab, crab and egg custard, crab sushi, soup, and fruit. You know, I can't make fun of KFC anymore. I mean, I like KFC, but KFC is one of those places that I've always thought that it's just like, they really do just have like 90% of their menu is just slight variations on chicken. Like, oh, you have chicken as pieces, you have chicken as fillets, you have chicken as spicy fillets, you have chicken as sticks, you have chicken as nuggets, you have chickens as nuggets, but smaller, you have chickens as strips, you have chickens as wings, you have chicken as boneless wings, and there's a lot of variations on all what is just chicken. But I guess a lot of places do that when they're about one kind of thing. A lot of different types of crab. Like, I can understand there's a difference between it all. It's not all the same tasting, and it is different. There's a lot of crab. God, if you like crab, I imagine it is like a KFC. It's like the KFC of crabs, which is probably, like, for people who have been to this restaurant in real life, possibly one of the most insulting things I can possibly say about it. Possibly an actual hate crime for Japanese people to hear me say that. But, in terms of just, like, how many variations of the same food that you get for it, is more so my point. Tsuruhashi forgets. I don't know this place. Hey, Tatsuya will be in. So it's this, and it's gonna be the takoyaki stand. It's gotta be the takoyaki stand. Hell yeah. Turns out I don't remember a lot of the food places in Satomori. Pork okonomiyaki, savory Japanese pancake. It's made of succulent pieces of bacon. What am I looking at? Does the next thing... Okay, now... What am I looking at here? What is this dish? It's a bowl of all this stuff to put on the grill. Oh, so all of that goes together into a single pancake. Oh, okay. So it's not served to you like this. I mean, looking at the egg, I figured it wouldn't be. But, okay. So that's all. So that's all like the pancake mixture, and then that's all the flavoring, and then they like put that all together, mash it together, and then that's what gets fried. Okay, okay. Because I'm just like, do they serve it to you like that? It looks like you can just like mix it all together. But okay, they put all of that and then they grill it together. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Savory Japanese pancake is made with shrimp. Are these scallion pancakes? Like, is that what's diced up in there? Is this what that is? Scallion pancake? Shrimp and squid okonomiyaki. Because, like, I love scallion pancake, but I don't know if that's what okonomiyaki is. It says savory Japanese pancake. But there's also, like, other savory pancakes that I've had that I don't know what they're made out of that are really delicious. This is the only one that I can remember that, like, what it is scallion pancake. But there's been a lot of other ones that I've had. Beef and so this is green onion, so I'm assuming not then. Savory Japanese pancake is made with beef, sinew, and green onions. Potato, mochi, and cheese. Okay, wait, okay. Flavor combinations that I did not realize they could put it together, but that, like, sounds, like, quite wild and really good. Pork kimchi. Oh, I'd probably go for that then, actually. I fucking love my kimchi. And it goes great with pork. Bagetsu siyaki. This Japanese, savory Japanese pancake is the Surahashi Bagetsu original. Oh, so this is a unique blend of seemingly everything else that was there. Pork modonyaki. Savory Japanese pancake is made with pork on top with fresh noodles before it's fried to perfection. So that's like a completely different picture now that I'm looking at. Like, I don't know what picture I'm looking at here. Forget about a yaki. I'm looking at this picture and now I don't know what I'm looking at. I feel like this is a type of savory pancake that I've not had before. It looks more like it actually cooked. But it's like, I'm looking at that, I'm just like, so that's when it's actually cooked. Which means that I don't think I've had this type of pancake before. I don't think I've had a savory pancake that looks anything like this before. Savory Japanese pancake is shrimp on top with fresh noodles before fried to perfection. Okay, that's a full pic. Okay, that I'm definitely not then. So what's the base then? What's the base of the okonomiyaki? I'm now realizing that I actually don't know what this is. It looks like sipping savory pancakes. So I'm thinking, oh yeah, no, I've tried like a few types of those. I know of scallion pancakes, but I know I've tried others. Now I'm looking at a full, complete picture of one when it's made. I have no idea. What's the chopped up green base? What is that? Because I'm now realizing definitely not trying one of these. Although these ones do say like modonyaki and yeah, these ones say these are modern ones. These aren't okonomiyakis, these are modonyakis. So cabbage. Oh, then I'd fucking love it because I fucking love cabbage. Tompayaki. Forgetsu special tompayaki features pork and egg patiently grilled on a steel griddle. Modonyaki uses noodles. Oh, I'd love them both then. Okay, so that's the difference. So this is sliced cabbage put into a pancake, and then this is noodles into a pancake. Okay. I want to try both of them. I love both of those. I fucking love noodles, and I fucking love cabbage. Yakisoba! Still not had, like, proper soba at a proper place. I've had, like, instant soba. Well, not instant sobas, but, like, soba noodles that you can, like, make at home. Or, like, not make, but, like, cook at home. I've not, like, been to a place and had soba. Yeah. My hair is being a dick. I mean, which was not, yeah, pork kimchi. Going for the pork kimchi one, absolutely. I love my kimchi. Fucking love my kimchi so much. Didn't realize food could taste this good. White person trying kimchi for the first time. Kimchi fucks. Kimchi absolutely fucks. Absolutely fucking adore kimchi. It is. Yeah, it is. As the kids say, goated with the sauce. I'm pretty sure kids say that still. Oh, never mind, you're a sub-story. As your man with a machine gun hands not working here anymore. Huh? Miss, excuse me. Are you Haruka-chan, that big idol from TV? I recognize that face anywhere. That's right. I'm Haruka Sawamura. Thank you so much for watching. Well, would you look at that, a famous star like you just strolling down the street. Hey, I want to try some of my takoyaki before you go. Me, but don't worry, it's on the house. As you can see, it's not exactly busy here. In a bit of a slump, you might say. Let's go and stand it, because my takoyaki's really good. Care to give it a try? Sure. Oh, we've already shamed it because we took free food. Alright, I'll try some. There's a good girl. Here you go. Real Magataka takoyaki. Nothing more Osaka than this. Thank you very much. If I was to try takoyaki for the first time, as someone who doesn't like seafood, but also I've been told that takoyaki is very different to seafood because octopus is very different tasting than seafood. As someone who doesn't like takoyaki, but is curious about, as someone who doesn't like seafood, sorry, but is interested in trying takoyaki, what should I try as like my first one to give me the best impression of it? Because it's very much the type of thing where it's like, depending on how it's contextualized the first time can determine whether like I'll immediately be into it or whether I have to try other varieties to like put it into a better context. It's like with peanut butter. I didn't like peanut butter for a long time until I tried a Reese's peanut butter cup. And that like recontextualized what peanut butter tasted like for my tongue. And now I love peanut butter. Because part of me is just like a normal basic takoyaki, just on its own, just fried up, would give me the most honest taste. But part of me is just like, if I get the one that has like the cheese and everything on top of it, it would have the most amounts of like extra flavors that I am accustomed to try and like not overpower me with a brand new flavor that I may not like because I don't like seafood. I don't know. Phew, it's hot. So what do you think? Good, right? Really is. It's delicious. See what I tell you. Best in the city if I do say so myself. Just can't figure out why people aren't lining up to come and get it. Because you're tucked around the corner. Maybe we gotta advertise more or spruce up my stand or something? I tell you, I'm stumped. If only people would try a bite, they'd be hooked, I'm sure. You think so? Oh, that's awfully kind of you to say. Thank you, Haruka-chan. Hey, if you ever get a chance, maybe you can talk this place up on TV? Oh, I don't know. I don't get many chances to say whatever I want on TV.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm just pulling your leg. You're not allowed at all. It's like you're a comedian or anything. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. When I be my manager for a day, if you do that for me, I can't tell you how much I'd appreciate it. I think there's like a takoyaki for people who might not like takoyaki, but even those are still octopus-based or something. No, yeah, well, that's the thing. Is it's like, if octopus truly is a very different taste to other seafood, then I might like it. I don't know. It's just like, because I don't like seafood, would I have a better chance liking takoyaki if I just went and tried it honestly, what it actually tastes like on its own? Or would I want it with a bunch of other stuff to just be like, it's not going to be overpoweringly octopus flavored? So I can possibly like appreciate it without it just being overwhelmingly seafood flavor and I don't like it. Manager for a day? What would you have me to? I don't know. Stand in front of the shop maybe? That ought to do the trick. But would that really draw in customers, do you think? Well, I'm now realizing I probably should have saved. Wouldn't it? I know to get me to stop by. Well, then how about a handshake event? Actually, I guess it's a handshake event then. I'm pretty confident in a handshake event without failing it. That's fine. I can shake hands with whoever buys takoyaki. Huh? You'd really do that for me? Of course. Oh, wait, I better check with my agency to make sure it's all right. I don't think they'll have any objections, though. That'd be fantastic. Still gets my name out there, so it's fine. They said yes. They thought it'd be a great idea to help out a local business. They did? Wonderful. I'll start getting ready right away. I'll change into my work outfit. This is her work outfit. This fucking weird-ass striped top is straight up her work outfit. Why? Is this more stylish? I'm not familiar with, like, late teen, like, Japanese fashion from, like, over a decade ago. Is this top more stylish than her hoodie and, like, skirt and leggings combo that she normally has? Because, like, I would say what she normally wears is more stylish. Because, like, the boots with the stockings into the skirt is pretty stylish. And has, like, a very, like, coordinated look to it that's, like, going for a thing. And then the hoodie kind of, like, casualizes it. Whereas this just looks like a top. Unless the idea is that because it shows off more neck and shoulders. I don't know. Alright, folks, today we have a very special guest here at Magataka, singer Haruka Sawamura-chan. She's agreed to be my manager for a day. Oh, she still has the stockings here. It's just she loses the skirt. And the boots are worse. Try a special bargain. A sample of 3-pack of takoyaki. Only 100 yen. Ah, so you're also doing the sample thing of just like, if people try it, they'll be hooked. I don't know either. Each lucky person to buy takoyaki today will receive a warm handshake from our special manager for a day, Haruka. Step on up and try this takoyaki, everyone. It's absolutely delicious. I'll take it back. Hey, Haruka-chan from the Princess League. I want to shake your hand. I'm gonna shake Haruka-chan's hand too. I'll take some takoyaki. What do you say, Haruka-chan? How about some nice warm handshakes for our wonderful new customers? If every one of her sub-stories is just going to be one of her, like, normal side events that we do, but with, like, a different context, I'm scared. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Handshakes. These ones are pretty easy. Guess I need to. Better get started on the handshakes. Do we still have our manager? Do we still have our bouncer? Do we still have the bouncer? Like, threatening people? Yes, we do. He's still here. He is indeed still here. There we go. I've never actually had someone kicked out, so I don't know how long you can push it. Like, I always, like, once the hand starts going up, I stop. Like, the hand starts going up and I stop. I don't know how long into that it takes. Like, does the hand have to go up, but it has to, like, reach all the way to the guy? That I'm on, so no. He didn't accept the tutorial, guess you shame. Smile, there we go. I'm touching her. Creepiness. I'm gonna cry. Haruka's my freaking waifu. Marry me. Oh, really? Alright, okay, you had enough. You've had enough. Move on. Move on! Yeah, we've 3 waiting for smiles. 3, now that we have 3 smiles, yeah, max satisfaction's very, 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 very easy. There we go. There we go! Yeah, handshakes are very easy now that we have so many smiles to get max. We just need one person like that, and it's just like, it's done. We needed one, was it Happy? Is that they're wearing? Thank you so much for doing that, Haruka. I know, I was glad to. Never seen so many customers lining up. You sure can draw a crowd. I think I'll stand over the moon to shake your hand. I'd wager I'm gonna have a whole new slew of regulars thanks to you. It was a great success, if you ask me. Better roll up my sleeves tomorrow, because it looks like I'm gonna be busy. Thank you, Haruka. I'm just happy I could help. Here's your reward for being my manager for a day. I threw in a little extra, too. 30,000 yen! This is how we get paid. What? Are you sure? Thank you very much. It's me who should be thanking you. You really gave Magatako a boost today. I hope you'll be back. Yay! An experience. There's takoyaki! Yeah! It is! It is! I knew it! I knew it! I knew this stand would be one of the ones for Tatsuya. This stand is iconically Osakan. I knew it and I called it. Yay! So you have takoyaki. You have a lot of takoyaki. And then you have cheese takoyaki. Does takoyaki come in more complicated combinations? It's interesting that this actually counts as a food shop for Tatsuya though, because it only has takeaway options. Sorry. It only has takeaway options and yet it still counts for him, which is pretty nice. Anyway, now we can just go and do all of those. I don't know, again, I don't know how much combination, I know there's the cheese one I knew about. I don't know how many different combinations of takoyaki and everything on top of it there is. I also don't remember what the toppings are on normal takoyaki. I think there's a spicy sauce on it, or some kind of red sauce. But I don't know. Yeah, one of those things, again, curious, but also just where I live, there's no way. It's one of the things where if I wanted to try takoyaki, it would genuinely be like a 2-hour investment. In terms of like how long it would take to go somewhere that sells takoyaki and then come back. It would be definitely at least a 2-hour investment to try it. And as someone who works and streams a lot, that's, you know, basically I have to choose a day to not stream so I can go try takoyaki. Hi, Haruka!
Yeah.
Hi! Thank you for staring at the camera. Ah, there you are. Find any great places? Oh, I found so many places. I found every place ever. Tsuruhashi Fugetsu! Alright, they have quail eggs. They have quail eggs over there. I don't have to do anything for this, right? After I recommend it. I don't think I have to do anything here. This is the place you're talking about. Let's give it a try. I don't think there's anything you have to do. You just go there and you just eat
いた
there.
だきます
Let's eat! Itadakimasu!
おいしい
Oh, shit! That's right, he says that. He goes, oh, shit! I love it. My hair's being a dick, and by dick, I mean I didn't watch it last night. Wow, that was delicious. It's really helped me come up with a new recipe. Let me give you some advice for telling you so much about a great place. Each dish you eat contains all sorts of ingredients. Each one with its own unique flavor, texture, and nutritional content. Okay, telling the teenage girl this, I think, makes a bit more sense. Telling the in his 40s or 50s-year-old man that food is made of ingredients felt a little condescending, but telling the teenage girl in the idol industry who, like, has several packets of instant noodles on her desk at work and also hides extra packets of it and also has a kitchen that has several packets of instant noodles. Telling a teenager that, did you know that dishes are made out of ingredients, may actually be a piece of information that they aren't aware of yet. So this is fair. I think I see each dish is the sum of its parts. What an interesting way to look at it. Like, my idea of cooking when I was a teenager was getting a bowl of chocolate ice cream and then getting chocolate syrup on top of that. And then getting Cocoa Puffs and putting that on top of that. And then covering all of that with Milo. The quad shock shock. I think I've mentioned it before. That was my idea of cooking when I was a teenager. And then the extra form of cooking I did when I was a teenager. Mixing instant mac and cheese with instant, what's it called? What's the thing called? Megarang noodles. Which does work shockingly well. I don't know how or why, but yes, mixing instant mac and cheese with instant megarang does actually taste really, really good. I mean, it's not that surprising. It's like cheese sauce with like something savory. It's not surprising that it works, but you know, it does work. You learned gourmet and training. Thanks for introducing me to such a great place. Show me, come up with some good ideas. Let me know if you find any other places I should try. Hell yeah. Fruit, vegetables, crab, shrimp, bacon, ham, cheese, beef cheese, jalapeno, chocolate, peanut butter can really be whatever the fuck you want. Oh, is there like sweet takoyaki? Is this in response to stuff that can be on takoyaki? Is sweet takoyaki a thing of like chocolate or peanut butter, like dessert takoyaki? I mean, if it's like a very soft inside and it's fried, that makes sense. Fried stuff with sweets is a pretty fucking banging dessert.
Yeah.
There you are. Finding great places? Yeah, dude. Alright, Kushikatsu Daruma. Magataka can be lost. I forget which one of these places this was. It was one of the first places we went to, but I forget which one it was. Was this... Oh, the skill place is the one I just went to.
Hey.
This place you're talking about. Let's give it a try. What was this place again? I forget which place this was.
どうしようかな
Can't decide. Which place was this? I can't remember.
これ好きだな
Don't even remember which place this was. I don't even remember which one that was. Is that the sashimi place? Was that the fugu place? Skewers? I thought skewers was the Burahashi one, the quail eggs one. Or was that place that might have been the skewers one? Wait, what? Then what was what's Burahashi then? Oh no, Furahashi's the pancakes. Sorry, no. I'm getting them mixed up. Yeah. That place is skewers. Furahashi is the pancakes. Yeah, sorry. We've spoken a lot about food. So today's food rant isn't even like because I'm just food ranting. We're literally in the food rants chapter section of the chapter, which it's like literally go around to every food place and find the right ones. And learn that food is made out of ingredients. More advanced advice. Last time I told you to think different combinations of ingredients. Don't even think about the person doing the cooking. Has he washed his hands? Has he washed the plates? Well, use all the advice you're given to make your dining experience more fun. Stories and emotions behind a chef's creations. How interesting. You learned Master Gourmet. Thanks for introducing me to such a great place. Show me, come with some good ideas. There's this one person that I keep being recommended on YouTube Shorts, who does food in Japan. He's got a relatively deep, monotone voice, but I keep getting recommended to him in YouTube Shorts, and it's basically just trying as many, like, niche, obscure places across the entirety of Japan. Most of the ones I get recommended, it's like literally just, here is a house in the middle of a street. It is also a restaurant and stuff like that. And it's one of the things that he says, where it's like, if he goes into a place and it looks like the kitchen is filthy, but it's not actually filthy, it's just a well-used kitchen, he's just like, I'm getting ready for some of the best food I've ever had in my life. Or it's like, oh, the people here are cooks and they don't really give a shit about you, and they're just cooking because they're a family and they just like won't talk to you. It's going to be amazing food.
Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Find the great places. And now we got a manga taco. So again, this is an interesting one because this is explicitly a takeaway place. If it's Japan 8, then he bomb. It's possibly that.
じゃあそれください
This place you're talking about. I'll take one, please.
これ好きだな
Oh, I like this. It's really tasty. But it's something that I only get recommended in shorts. That was delicious. It should really help me come up with ideas for a new dish. Since you introduced me to so many great places, I'll give you the best advice I have. You know, people say they're full but still have room for dessert? Here's a second health bar. And that's about sums it up. Make your dining experience more fun. Each meal should be a fun experience. Kind of reminds me of my work too. We aim to please both our customers or audience. King of Gourmets! Hell yeah. Food's a very personal thing after all, so there's a limit to how much anyone can teach someone else about it. Anyway, now it's time for me to come up with a new dish based on all the info I've gleaned from the eateries I visited. You're gonna join Tatsuya's new dish. He'll film a show to introduce it, but it's up to you to go find where it's being served. There's a cafe that's mainly focused on sweets, so I should probably go with something that would be a hit with the ladies. Did we hit that place as we were going past? I don't even remember. Is that a place that... I don't remember going to one of those here. I remember it existing here, but I don't think we actually stopped by it in, like, this little section I just did. I think it's actually one of the restaurants I missed. Well, you've been really helpful. Hope to see you again. Thanks for all your help. Bye. Tatsuya-sensei is trying to think of a new dish for a struggling eatery. Cafe's focused on sweets. I like how I can go to here and just be like where he was and just be like, remember the conversation. The ladies love giant crabs. LLGC? Duramas Digital Bar. So I thought it was like one of these places. Zubaraya, Naganka Sushi, Otami. Is it Koro Naboya? Could be that. Because the only food place that's down here is this. It's Komyon. It could be one of these. It's not Don Quixote. It's not Abisu. It's not Lamar. Never mind. It's not any of those. Like Cocoa Drugs, obviously. So I feel like I remember a sweets place around here. But I don't think it's Zubaraya. Because Zubaraya is the fucking fugu place. Ganka Sushi is... I think a gas station. Watami, no. Not Kani. Not the M store. Golf center, clearly. Sure, if I walk around there enough, I'll run into someone. Sure, if I run around here, I'll find someone somewhere. But also, let us save, because it's been a while since we've saved. And also, there's sub-stories. Fucking everyone. I don't accidentally run into one of them and start a sub-story, and then shame it, and then have to go and eat everywhere again. look up takoyaki near me. Takoyaki near being doxxed. So I look up takoyaki near me, and I'm being given like sushi places, but I don't know if the sushi places are gonna have takoyaki. That's gonna be the main thing. Because like this one's in the suburb that I'm in. I've not actually been here since I've lived here, but like all of their pictures are just sushis. I don't have a website. Do they have a menu? Google shit doesn't work anymore. Google stuff for local places just doesn't work anymore. Menu photos. This place is in my suburb. What do they got? Do they have... They got shark rolls? Okay, they call it a shark roll, but it's a salmon. They got a thing, you got a shark roll, but it's a salmon. It's a salmon sushi. I don't know. Sashimi, sushi, grilled burrito, nigiris, baby rolls, large rolls. Oh, actually, it's in the appetizer. They've got gyoza, they've got takoyaki. There's some near me. Well, there you go. This makes sense. Where I currently live, most of the places near me aren't chain places. I used to live near the center that I work in. So most of the places that were near me were inside the center, so they're all chain places. None of the chain places there, because I tried those, had takoyaki. There was like one place there that did ramen, and they did let's be honest, a really bad ramen. It was not worth it. So there was that. But a lot of the places near me are small independent places, because I live in a quieter place compared to where I was before. Well, as in, I live in a place that doesn't have a giant shopping center that takes up most of the suburb. But it turns out the sushi place near me actually has takoyaki as one of their entrees. Fucking goddamn it! I told you I might start some stories when I just walk around the city. Well, there you go. I could go for a walk down the road and try some. Assuming they're open this late. Hey, you're Haruka-chan, aren't you? Hmm? It is you! I knew it, I'm a big fan of yours. Always watch you on TV. Come on, I'm seeing you out and about like this. Haruka-chan, from the Princess League! No way, you gotta be kidding me! This is the same kid that we were just... This is the same kid! This side Haruka-chan's over here. This is the same kid that we just, like, fed takoyaki to. Hit your eyes checked any time recently? She's right there! Hello? Oh man, I'm sorry, Haruka-chan. Me and my big mouth. Look at all these people. See, when we plan for it, it's fine. But now we're just being approached out of nowhere by a horde of people. No, it's alright. Really? You mean it? In that case, can I have your autograph? Hey, I want an autograph too. Haruka-chan, me too. Can I have your autograph too, Haruka-chan? Okay, everybody, just calm down. Don't mob the poor girl. What are you talking about? You're the bulb who came up with the bright idea. You'd be a good girl and give us your autograph now, won't you? Of course, I'd be happy to give everyone my autograph. Do any of you have a pen on you? Great, okay, people, listen up. Please form an... Oh, God. Please form an orderly line. We don't want to block traffic here. Wait your turn and no pushing. Titan made you king. Okay, Haruka-chan, we're all ready for you. All right, thank you. Is this a minigame? Is there an autograph minigame that I've not done yet? So there's gonna be an autograph minigame I haven't done. Oh, this is just gonna have to be to resist the temptation to draw dicks on all of them, isn't it? Hey, me first! Wait till the boys see this. Who shall I make this out to? Can you do Yashihiro Yamasaki? Alright, let's see. It's fucking... Can you get a bigger marker, my girl? Fucking hell. Of all the people, yeah, I'm not expect the avid fan guy to be the one who is like organized and stuff. So sorry, I was not paying attention. Yasuhiro Yamazaki? Yasuhiro Yamazaki? Yasuhiko Yakasaki? Pretty sure it was Yasuhiro Yamasaki. Hiro and Saki sound familiar. And this is the only one that has those. Though this is a Z. This is Z's and this is S's, but I think it was S's. That's alright, we literally just saved. Did I get it right? Now, okay, now I know what's going on. I'm looking. Yay, you got it! Thanks. Boys are gonna be so jealous. I actually now know what I'm looking for. But look, I got it right. You're very welcome. Am I gonna to the boy? I'm next, dearie. Who should I make it out to? So, like, Haruka is too fucking nice. The sub-story started with a bunch of people just harassing her in the middle of the street. And now it's just like, I guess I'm doing this and I'm not gonna say no. So how autographs work in Japan, I think? The big square and marker and stuff? Ah. Because, I mean, anything that I've gone to where you get stuff signed at, like, conventions and stuff, you get, like, you bring in a thing to be signed. Like, they sign it on top of something else, like a photo or, like, a bit of memorabilia or something. That marker is gigantic, though. I'm used to seeing Sharpies. I didn't realize the autograph was just a white bit of board. Who should I make it out to? Make it out to Masaki Takahashi. Great name, huh? Good thing I live up to it. Masaki Takahashi. Masaki Takahashi. Masaki Takahashi. Here you are. Did I get it right? Yeah, that's exactly it. Thank you, Haruka. I'll be rooting for you, girl. Arigato gozaimasu. Which I definitely get wrong. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yavin fan! This is so exciting! Can't believe I'm gonna get your autograph. I'm a huge fan. And who am I making this out to? Toshikazu Sekiguchi. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. A lot of manga anime people end up drawing like entire characters as part of the signature. That makes more sense that they get a giant board to fill it in then. Okay, that because again, like things I normally say, it's like you just do a signature on a bit of memorabilia or maybe like a message. But yeah, if you've got people who are known for drawing and they draw big parts of it, that makes more sense, yeah. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. Toshikazu? Toshi? Well, they're saying Tochi or Toshi? I was pretty sure I was saying Tochi. Tochikazu. My brain's saying I was saying Tochikazu. Toshi. Toshi. But that's the difference, is that I say chi and she too similarly. Because my accent's terrible. These ones are the most similar out of all of them. Tochi? Toshikazu? Sekiguchi? Tochikazu? Sekiguchi? Tochi! I'm saying Tochi. I think it was Tochi. Did I get it right? No! Toshi. It was Toshi! It was Toshi! God damn it. Alright. Fucking, how do I quit? It was Toshi. Alright, Tochikazu. Sekiguchi. Oh, Gucci! Oh, okay. I completely fucked it up. I mixed up the she's and the cheese. That's what it was. Yeah, literally just she and she are in the opposite words. Oh, sorry. Please forgive me. I can write it again. Probably didn't say clearly enough. My whole family watches you on TV, you know. Here's all of their names in a row. Thank you very much. Who am I making this out to? Oh, right. Could you make it out to Hideaki Ishikawa? Hideaki Ishikawa. Hideaki Ishikawa. Hideaki Ishikawa. I'm always worried when it's the first one. I'm just like, am I doing it wrong? If it's the first one. But it's, yeah, this is, yeah. Hideaki Ishikawa. Here you are, did I get it right? That's right, just like the famous action star. Verified one of his where he lays to smack down all those street thugs. Man, I wish I was cool as him. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. Well, thanks to the autograph, Haruka. Why am I making out to not you, though? Oh, the kid as well. Hi, Dad. I saw you on TV. You did? Thanks for watching. What's your name? It's Akihiro Fukushima. Akiharu Fukushima. Akiharu Fukushima. That's pretty good. Akiharu Fukushima. Think so? Really know how to spell that? Yep, it's my own name, isn't it? Right, stop giving me dialogue. Akiharu Fukushima. Akiharu Fukushima. Did I get it right? Yeah, it's perfect. Woo! Was hard to spell your name when you were first learning to write? No, it's easy. What kind of dummy would I be if I couldn't write my own name? Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, I got close. You all got your autographs. This session is now officially over. The person who got the wrong one. Like I said before, who made you king? Thank you very much for your time, Haruka-chan. Thank you very much. I also say I really am sorry to people whose names I got wrong. Ah, don't worry about it. You got mine right, so it's fine. Subtitles make more sense in Japanese. Will this be easier or harder in Japanese? We want to say thank you, so we pitched in and got you this. I'm sorry for swarming you earlier. I got a stamina, nice. We better split up before anyone else shows up. Alright, people, we walk away like nothing ever happened. The smile and the chit-chat, none of it. So you're roll there, your highness. Let's just walk away like normal. That's what he said. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna go back to the loading screen. Alright, there it is. Return title. Alright. Alright. We saved literally right before this, and I didn't even intend to start the sub-story. So this works out just fine. Now, everyone, avert your eyes for the spoilers. I'm not gonna cut it out of the VOD. Avert your eyes so you don't get spoiled. So you might have been spoiled if something showed up there. Now, what is the chance that I'm going to get this even worse this time around? I feel like Takiyaki's been mentioned so much on as part of, like, this LP, that if I do try it, I have to, like, bring it with me to an episode of Yakuza and try it on camera. Like, it's harder to do that for, like, a bowl of soba. Or anything like that. Or, like, a cheese ramen. That's a little harder to bring on stream and have. But I could, like... Oh, it's for the Kiri's in the game. Oh, fuck, sorry. But I could, like, buy some takoyaki. I assume it microwaves fine, because the dude sells takeaway versions of it. So I assume it microwaves just fine. So I could buy a takoyaki and microwave it for a stream, and then try it on stream, and then you can all see me go Pwah! On stream if I don't like it. I could do that. I could do that. There's a number of food things that this game has inspired me to want to try, and takoyaki is one of the easier ones to actually do on stream. It's like during Hollow Knight when we had Tang on the stream. Alright, I'm gonna get more of them wrong this time than last time. See, the thing is, like, it doesn't even matter. It's like, oh, what was the correct answer last time? Because they tell me it now. It's just trying to remember it. Okay. Yasuhiro Yamazaki. Yasuhiro Yamazaki. Yasuhiro Yamazaki. Saki. Say Saki, not Zaki. I gotta be more specific on pronunciation, because I read that and say Yamasaki. But whether I say that, it's like instead of Z or an S when I say it. Yasuhiro Yamasaki. Butcher the pronunciation more so I can hear myself more specifically. That's what I gotta do. I gotta overly white person pronounce it to make sure I get it correctly. Misaki Takahashi. Misaki Takahashi. Misaki Takahashi. Misaki Takahashi. There we go. Just overly white it up. There we go. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay, the next one's the one that we got wrong. Misaki Eugene. Come on, I'm gonna get your autograph and possibly correctly this time. Okay, so this is the one I fucked up because I mixed up my things because I pronounced them too similar. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. Toshikazu Sekiguchi. I think it's, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Did I get it right? Yay, that's right! Beautiful, I'll treasure it forever. Now I just gotta not fuck up the next two, which I didn't fuck up last time. The action stuff. Okay. Hideaki Ishikawa. Hideaki. This one's easier. Hideaki Ishikawa. It's the first one, that's right, yeah. Hideaki Ishikawa. Tachichi Sakisagumi. Oh yeah, the Sekisagumi, right? Yeah. Just like the famous action star. Alright, now for the kid who has a complicated name. Is this easier or harder in the original language? Like, what's, like, when you read this in a Japanese font, like, what level of difference do the characters look? Because, like, for the English person, it's harder to do because this is a language that you likely playing these games don't speak, so you're not as used to the sound. So you instead of just being like, oh, it's that word, or oh, it's that name, you gotta remember it, like, piece by piece to make sure you get it exactly right. But when it comes to, like, the Japanese characters, like, the difference between them is, like, how different do the characters look? I mean, you'd also, like, be able to read it easier, so you'd, like, so there'd be that, but yeah. But, like, it's clearly meant to be a test. But it's also, like, but it may not have to be a hard one, because sometimes it's going to be easy to pass. Akiharu Fukushima. 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 Did I get it right? Yay! There we go. I did it. Ba 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 ba. All right, people, you all got your autographs. This session is now officially over. Like I said before, it made you king. Thank you very much for your time, Haruka-chan. Thank you all very much. I hope you all continue to support me. Of course we will. Good luck, Haruka-chan. You're the best. See, there's 8 different shit now because I actually got them all right. I'll be watching you on TV. We all wanted to thank you, so we all pitched in and got you this. We're sorry for swarming you earlier. I got a stamina and royal that time instead of an XX. Hey, that's the difference in my reward. Better split for anybody else shows up. But people, let's give Haruka-chan a big round of applause. Want the whole town to come running over? Hey, the dialogue also there changed. They're celebrating more because I got them all right. Might as well get on the bullhorn. Oh, right, sorry. I didn't realize, like, that dialogue as well. They're just like, walk away nice and casual because I'm pissed off because you got my fucking name wrong. Well, that time they're just like, let's celebrate, let's go. That's the wrong thing. Alright, my sub-stories. Yeah, I did get them all right. And then it's Watami versus Wataminchi. We're gonna go back to the office for that one, so we can't really, like, do it yet, because the office is also gonna be main story. Okay, saving immediately after that. What was I doing? So I did that sub-story without realizing we were gonna do that sub-story. It kind of just, like, fucking pounced on us. Fucking white woman-ass jump scare of a sub-story of just, like, suddenly, bah, there you go. Fucking everything like that. But, what was I doing? What were we doing? What was the... Tatsuya! We're looking for Tatsuya. He's at a cafe. Tatsuya is at a cafe. He's gonna teach people how to cafe better. Oh, you're the man on a roll. Not as good as man in a hurry, but you know, I'll take it. Where's this cafe? Where's the cafe? Cafe, cafe. Cafe, cafe. Cafe, cafe. Drugstore. No. You're gonna sub-story the shit out of me. Go away. Go away. Go away. Where the cafe? Where the cafe? Bonk! Ah, people eating shit. Nah. That's another sub-story. That's a sub-story, but it's got a different logo above it. It's gonna be a dance battle thing, isn't it? Tatsuya, where are you? I don't know of any cafes here. Tatsuya! Hello there. Did the right thing dumping that jerk. Come on, cheer up. You're better off without him. Actually, I'm over him. I have 2 new guys to keep me company. What? 2? Hell yeah. I broke up my boyfriend because he was a dickhead, so I'm getting spit roasted nightly now. Fuck yeah, that's my girl. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Where the hell is this guy? So the thing is, it's possible that he's at a place that doesn't already serve food. And, like, it becomes available to buy food from there now that we go there. That's possible. Okay. I'm sure that will be a respectful sub-story when we get to it. I'm sure. Because now I don't know where he is. I'm just wandering around the entire city looking for him. It's a cafe. I don't know of any cafes. I don't know any food place. It's possibly on. Is it on the boardwalk? Are there like food places secretly from the back entrances anywhere down there? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Like, Revenge Books wasn't anything until we fucking got to it. There we go! It is a place that's not currently a food place. Mont Blanc Cafe. Isn't that Tatsuya-san? It is a brand new place. Welcome to Tatsuya's 3-Minute Kitchen Hack. Today's show is coming to you from Certain Osaka. This show is all about having celebrity chef Tatsuya helping new and struggling eaters across Japan by coming up with new dishes. It's like a less asshole-ish version of Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares or something. This episode will be speaking with the manager of Mont Blanc Cafe, a new entrant in the hotly contested market for sweets lovers. I thought it was sort of like a mortadella sandwich back then. Please tell us more about your situation. Somewhere is in for stiff competition in sweets. Only the best of the best can make it in this extremely discerning market. Other locations are quite popular, so we thought Certain was the next step. We didn't realize how tough it would be here. Finally, we had a new breakthrough dish. Like, don't look like sweets, they look like ham sandwiches back there. Just what dish are you hoping for? Well, many tend to skew too much towards unorthodox fare, so I'd love a suggestion on something more on the classic side. I see. So you want something more classic to appeal to the customers in a tough market. Well, Tatsuya-san, let's hear what you came up with.
Hi.
I came up with a circle! It's a circle. Alright, for it. I'm calling my new dish Madame Taruka's egg bamkuchen. Bamkuchen? Is this just like an egg omelet kind of thing? Like the egg cakes? Those cafes and fancy sandwiches and stuff. But it's like they're talking about how they focus on sweets, but they've got like sandwiches as their focus. Like if I wanted to pride my place on its sweets, I wouldn't have a poster of a ham and cheese, like an LGBT sandwich. Is this like one of those little egg cakes I've seen that where it's like, it looks like a cake, but it's like entirely egg and it's like yellow like this. But this is a donut. You've done it again, Tatsuya-san. Could you tell us a little more about your new creation? Sure. The simple yet irresistible masterpiece doesn't skimp on the eggs. Their delicious flavor really shines through. Rich, fresh eggs and the sweet milk from Jersey cows are combined in perfect harmony with natural vanilla beans. This exquisite cake is then baked up soft and moist with no artificial flavors or colors added. Wow. Probably had bamkuchen hundreds of times. This is on a whole other level. You're a genius, Tatsuya-san. Is that the name of like the egg cakes? Again, I've seen egg cakes. I've seen it on Worth It. Well, they have their egg episode in Japan, and like the starting thing that they have is just like it's a little. It looks very similar to that, except it's like a bar. Is that and they didn't use any Japanese terms for that? Probably not this one. Why didn't I come up with one for the eater? As a certain young lady introduced me to. I think that's the warmth this cake has. That's her adorable, sweet, and helpful nature shining through. Are we talking about a girlfriend here, Tatsuya-san? You have a way with the ladies. No, don't get the wrong idea now. Too young. Looks like we have another hit in our hands today. Madame Taruka's bamkuchen is now available anytime right here. We hope our viewers will come give it a try. Until next time, boner upon tit. There we go. It's serving Tatsuya's new dish. We're gonna give it a try when I have some time. Tatsuya's new creation, but Madame Taruka's egg bamkuchen has been added to Mont Blanc Coffee's menu. It's like you say added to the menu. I can't eat this stuff. I can't go here. See, it's been added to the menu. It's the only thing they've got. I'm not allowed to buy anything else. It's simple yet irresistible. Beautiful flavor of eggs and milk is accentuated with aromatic vanilla beans. So I forgot I had to do a thing 2 hours ago and I missed it. Oh no. Was it an important thing? Am I ruining your life? I do apologize. If you ever need to do a thing and there's no one here to guide me for a Yakuza episode, well, actually, to be fair, I haven't even needed to look up a list today. I can save some sculpt stories if I need to. Yeah, that's just a BLT. I just, like, I get, like, BLTs are a cafe thing. I get that BLTs are a cafe thing. It's just, if you wanted to advertise your place on its suites, I wouldn't put up a picture of a BLT in the window. That's just not what I would go for. In the grand scheme of things, I know it wasn't important, but I'll be thinking about it for the rest of the stream. Aww. Is that this their oolong tea? Can't read Japanese, so I can't work out what it is. So what about when are we gonna get to go to Wild Jackson? I gotta try their Asian sauce. I gotta try Wild Jackson buffalo wings. We've seen it so much, and I've never gotten to try it. Their wild buffalo wings. So I don't know if I've done this dance battle because I don't think I've been down here. Hello there, dance battle person. You dance, don't you? Prepared to battle? I'm now realizing I gotta eat at places to actually get my food buffs. For Tatsuya. I'm also now realizing I don't know what my food buffs do for Tatsuya. I gotta read the menu and actually work that out. And I actually know. This one said it was rock. Oh, this is the Can You Hungry? Yeah, Can You Hungry? It has all of these genres, and they say this genre is this one. But it really does feel like all of the genres that they're having are just like J-popified versions of those genres. Which, I mean, makes sense because, you know, we're an idol, but, you know. I'm gonna show this woman that we can indeed hungry. What was the charming cuteness? There we go, now we lower your heat. Ha ha. No, don't shoot me! She didn't shoot me, she just got bonus points. So I don't even have a heat move that like shoots the opponent. I don't have that yet. Different heat moves is something I've been really struggling with in this. I don't really have any yet. We get hungry after so much of Tatsuya's training, exactly. But I knocked it off way over to her side. Pretty sure the last time we heard this one ended really soon. The match went on for nowhere near as long. Stop heat moving! You cannot hungry! Can you hungry? There we go. I'm winning all of these battles very easily, and I'm like only using heat at the beginning to like increase my spirit quickly.
Yeah.
The skills are quite formidable. Congratulations, you just became my newest rival. 4,000 yen tip from I'm getting tips from the audience for dance battles now. Yo, let's go. So let's go down to training / revelations. The heat, so that's all the big stuff, yeah. Okay, costume change and all of that stuff. And number of times we can use idle heat. Gourmet and training. Unlock second level and use food to boost different abilities. Boost strength, focus on fighting spirit to second level to achieve greater bonuses. And then lower the rate at which the second level of health automatically it doesn't. This doesn't tell me what it is. Also, headphones died. I was getting warnings on low bat. Oh my. I'm trying to vibrate them out of my fucking ears. Both of them, so the new ones are stiff. The new ones will, the new silicone caps I have will stay in my ears. Even when I take the fucking headphones out. Jesus Christ. I can't get them out. I think I need a pair of fucking tweezers to get the silicone caps out of my ears afterwards. I mean, I will take having to awkwardly retrieve it from my ears afterwards rather than they constantly want to fall out while I'm wearing them. I will take that. This doesn't actually tell me what it does. This doesn't actually tell me what the things do. Do I need to read the tooltip for like when we originally got it? I mean, like, the one that's, like, spirit or whatever it is. Like, one of them is, like, you get Pete faster. I'll be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not even sure what they do for the other characters. Now that I think about it, I'm not actually sure what these stats do for the other characters. I think it's, like, extra damage, faster heat gain, and I don't know what the other one is, and I don't know which one's which. I mean, I can guess the spirit one, but focus and... I can guess the strength one is more damage, but I can't remember the difference between focus and spirit. I can't remember which one does which. I think one of them is like your heat moves do more damage, and the other ones you get more heat. I can't remember exactly though. Strength boost points in dance battles. Focus still does bonus heat gauge. Spirit boost heat gauge charge rate. Wait, what's the difference between focus and spirit then? If one of them's... Wait. What was the difference then? That sounds like they both just increase how fast I get it. But boosting points in dance battles would be nice. Like, oh god, headphones. My volume controls of my headphones just went to max when I clicked on it in any capacity. Blew out my ears. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad they stick in my ears now, the new ones. So it's, you know, maybe a little too much. Maybe a little too low. Alright, we need to go eat food. Actually, we have a save point right here, and we have a sub-story. Let's save here and sub-story we're next to. The goal is 5. We want to do 5. Again, if we break up sub-stories into 3 chunks and they're 5 apiece, and then we do like our training stuff and we break that up into however many chunks. Actually, did the thing that we did for the story count as another one of these? It did! Okay, it did. Doing the dance story thing for the TV show counted as a dance battle story. So we've done 2 of those, so we kind of need to do a lot of work missions to like be on like equal pace, so we're not doing like too many work missions right before we finish Haruka's chapter. So we kind of like want to do a lot of work missions on the next stream. Focus stops your heat gauge from dropping to a certain point. This is the same for all characters. Spirit either raises heat move power or heat move charge rate for Haruka. Oh, so it's okay. So Spirit is power for the other characters, and Focus stops your heat from dropping to a certain point. Okay. Hello there, pocket tissue lady. Oh, hello. Interested in broadcasting communications or becoming an announcer? Our school will give you specialized training. We're the Certain Boring Announcer School, and right now we're offering a free introductory class. A free class? That's right. More than 90% of the students who have graduated from our program have landed broadcasting or other voice-related jobs. We put together a rich curriculum which trains the broadcasting student in enunciation, intonation, diction, and proper language usage. Chat, don't you dare say I need to take this. How dare you think that? Are you interested in becoming an announcer? Me? Not really, no. Oh. Of course, it's perfect for anyone who wants to work in a voice-related field. Voice actors, TV talent, narrators, presenters, etc. No, I've always wanted to be an etc. Oh, I see. So I'm getting distracted by that thing with a slice of cheese melting on some of it in the background. Well, those skills sound like they might be really helpful in my line of work. Would you at least to try our introductory class? It's completely free. You can even take it right now, if you have the time. I will try the class! Somehow immediately shames. Wonderful, in that case, come this way. Right this way, please. I am worried that all of her sub-stories are just going to be her normal, like, work minigames in different capacities. I'm a little worried about that. Oh, hell yeah, the neck crack. Oh, fucking tasty. Thank you for coming. Class will begin momentarily. Huh? Am I the only student? Yes, I'm afraid no one else has expressed an interest at the moment. But you're in luck. You'll now you receive all the teacher's attention. This is the office that scammers use. Immediately concerned. Hello there. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Yakuza, the head of the school. Oh, well, what a perfect young student you have found us, Fujimoto-san. Perfect for a career in broadcasting. Yes, forgive me. Forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? My name is Fujimoto, and you are? Oh, my name is Haruka Sawamura. Oh, what a pleasant voice our young student has. And our curriculum can help you polish and refine your speech quality even further. Now then, Yakuza-sensei, If you would start the lesson? Alright. That you're just gonna stand there while I'm sitting here? Not very professional. Well, sorry, Mura-san, looks like you're the only one here, but let's begin,
Hi.
shall we? Yes, please. We'll begin with the lesson on theme of minigame. We'll begin with a lesson on proper language usage. Don't say fuck on air, but do say cunt. As you know, many people are guilty of misusing language in their everyday lives. Of course, this doesn't pose much of a problem when speaking to friends or family, but it won't do for an announcer speaking on national TV. How embarrassing would it be to make a mistake when speaking in front of millions? Brenda's office was so cheap, I wonder why. It's the scammer's office. Do you know how many people have been beaten up in this office? You're here. Like, it's inevitable it's gonna happen to you soon. Turns out the office itself is the stand. It forces people who work in it to become scam artists. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? This brings us to your first problem to consider. I will give you 3 sentences. You tell me which one of them contains a mistake. So I choose a sentence that's incorrect. Precisely. Here we go. Which sentence has a mistake in it? He is just as tall as Alyssa and I. Alyssa and me did our homework together. This is as good as it gets for Alyssa and me. So this is relying on a grammatical thing that I fucking hate the rule of, and I think it's stupid. But from what I've been taught, both 2 and 3 are wrong. From what people who are like absolute assholes about language, 2 and 3 are wrong. So, surprise, surprise, I think people who are dicks about language to me are possibly people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I'll be honest, I don't know. I actually have no idea. I don't know like what they're trying to go for here. I'm gonna go for the second one. I don't know though. I think number 2, listener and me did our homework together is incorrect. That's correct! Very good. Do I get an explanation on why? Do I get an explanation on why that was the incorrect one? Why was that one incorrect? Like, I just thought, like, if I said that, I'd say me and Alyssa. But I don't know. You're quite good at this, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't think that one was all that difficult. No, I'd actually not. What was wrong? Alyssa and I did our homework or something. But then why is the last one me? Why can the last one use me but not the middle one? Because, like, again, people who are assholes about language, who I want to, like, cut out their intestines and then burn their intestines, like, while they're alive and force feed it down their throats in their dying breath. For those people, they're always just like, if you're ever using someone else's name and you say me in the same sentence, that's incorrect. So what I know is just, like, from what assholes who deserve death tell me, 2 and 3 would be wrong. But I also hate those people. And I also disagree with the concept in of itself anyways. I don't think that was all that difficult. Perhaps, but I believe a lot of people wouldn't have known the answer. Indeed, The people who did their homework are the subject of the sentence, so the pronoun should be in subjective form, i.e. I, not me. I think people who act like this should be crucified. Not like spoken wise, I mean like nails through the hands and the feet and put up onto a thing and left to starve to death. Like people who act like this about the English language are people like I genuinely despise them. Like I genuinely like wish violence upon them. I think you're a horrible, like, not exaggerating. I think lesser of people who are this specific about the English language. Like, I think you're a lesser human if you are like this nitpicky about how like to use the English language. The English language is a fucking bullshit of a language that doesn't make sense. And the only reason to be like so hyper specific with it is because of racism or classism. And I hate people who are those things. So die. But you do hear that kind of thing quite a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, it's commonly used and readily understood, but still incorrect nonetheless. How about you go jump off this fucking building, you fucking cunt? How about that? How about, oh no, people understand what it means and there's literally nothing wrong with it, but I'm going to mark you as incorrect. How about you get out of the fucking gene pool and just let everyone get on with their fucking lives so your waste of a goddamn skin can fucking leave us alone? How about that? So I really hate this. This is the type, I fucking hate this shit immensely. It is, again, there's no justifiable reason to be an asshole about this shit unless you want to be a bigot in some capacity. Like, there's no other reason for it. There's no other reason for it. And if you think there is one, you're wrong. Like, it's a difference between, like, there's a difference between saying something and it can be misconstrued because, like, the way that you've said it is unclear, but there's nothing unclear about that sentence. It's just proper grammar dictates it shouldn't be that way. And the only, like, that, like, the implication of the sentence, the meaning of the sentence is 100% understandable. It cannot be misconstrued in any capacity, but it's technically wrong. The only reason to care about that technicality is because you're a bigot. That's the only reason. It's either you want to punish people for not speaking proper English because English isn't their first language and you want to be a racist piece of shit to them, or it's about a class thing and it's just like, well, you didn't receive proper education, so therefore it's that. So I'm just like, I will grab you by the back of your head and slam your fucking head into the concrete. Die, just die, just fucking kill yourself. Like, I don't, like, I hate people like that. It kind of sounds wrong, but I still understood it. I don't think anyone really care or call it out. I've known people like that, and like, I like it. Again, it's the type of thing where it's like, if you correct me on something like that nitty gritty, where the meaning is clear, but it's technically incorrect, I will get physically violent with you. Like, I will. I fucking hate people like that. It's just, they're like, I've not met a person who cares about proper grammar in that aspect who wasn't like an evil person. Like, and I mean evil in terms of just like that in of itself is not full on evil, but the only reason they care about that is because the other aspects of them are fucking evil, as in they're a racist or a classist piece of shit. It's the only reason I've ever known people to care about that hyper-specific shit. So it is the type, like, it is a massive thing for me where it's just like, I viscerally hate you. I viscerally hate it. I hate it so much. So, I kind of want to shame this sub-story on purpose. Which one of these 3 sentences contains a mistake? I literally cry for an hour. I will do it regardless of the cost. If I'd known, I would have done it differently. feel like you need more context for this. Because if the first person did cry for an hour, then it is literal. If they did cry for an hour. Is this meant to be irregardless? Is this meant to be irregardless? Is irregardless even a word? I feel like that's one of those things where people say, like... I don't know, there's some similar thing for this where it's like people will say a thing as a word, like, use it as a word, but it's not an actual word. Flammable inflammable means flammable? What a country. So, you know, that type of shit. I'm going to Google. Is irregardless a word? Irregardless. Irregardless. Adverb. Regardless. Literally looking it up, it's just like the definition of irregardless is regardless. Yeah, and here's a Reddit thing. Is irregardless a word? In a descriptive sense, yes. People use it as a word, and it's got a long, well-documented oral/written history of usage, so it's a word. So I feel like that there's a lot of linguistic people. There's a lot of none of them are here today. I've got a lot of linguist nerds like in my audience. None of them are here today. But pretty much every linguist nerd that I have in my chat is like of the descriptive idea of language in terms of the definition of language is how it's used, which I 100% stand by, because then that means that language evolves with people, which is what it should be, because it means it's a reflection of culture and stuff like that, and not some pompous pricks trying to define it. What if the whole literally adverb metaphorically or something? But again, this is like, I can't know whether this is correct or not without context. I can't, like, because if they cried for 1 hour continuously, they did literally cry for an hour. Which, like, depending on what fucking happens, it's like, if it was I literally cried all week, then it's a case of, well, you probably would have slept at some point during that. But it's an hour. You can so easily cry for an hour straight. Is it because there's no comma here? If I'd known, I would have done it differently. What could be wrong about this? What could be wrong about this? I'm gonna say the first one, and if it's the first one, then this proves my fucking point about people who talk about language are evil. I'm going to say the first one. I think number one, I literally cried for an hour is incorrect. No, that one's fine. Many people tend to use literally incorrectly, however, when something isn't the actual literal truth. I literally cut my eyes out when, of course, they really didn't. The one's incorrect is if I'd known, I would have done it. What's incorrect about that one? What's incorrect about this? If I'd known, I would have done it differently. What's incorrect about it? It should be would have, not would of. Like, drawn and quartered. Like, actually drawn and quartered. Like, you're a horrible person and, like, everything about you is, like, wrong and, like, you deserve death. Go and kill yourself, you provide nothing to humanity. I might shame this one. I honestly might shame this one out of principle. Out of principle, I might not actually go back and fix this one. Because, like, morally speaking, I don't want to get it correct. on a moral standpoint, I don't want to get it correct. Because I think this guy is the biggest villain in the game so far. Morinaga has nothing on Saigusa here. Can someone, if someone can like draw fan art of this guy, with his eyes, being gouged out, with, like the melon ballers, and post that, I will give a cum shot tribute to it in, the Discord. Which one of these 3 sentences contains a mistake? I accidentally took the wrong bus. He made a complete 180 degree turnabout. I love fruit, e.g. bananas and grapes. Does turnabout technically mean 360? Because I don't think a turnabout means 360, because Ace Attorney uses turnabout to mean it changes directions. Is this one wrong because fuck you, if you use EG like this when you're talking out loud, you're just a pompous piece of shit? I'm now looking up turnabout. Again, if it's the definition of a word and it's changed, I can understand that. Again, it's a difference between like turnabout. It's just literally everything I'm being shown is just about fucking Phoenix, right? This doesn't change. This doesn't help. But it's a condition to its opposite, so 180 is that. Third, because EG, IG stuff confuses me in general. I just feel like if you're someone who uses EG and IG in general conversations, it's like, what are you doing? we're not speaking in an academic paper. I love through e.g. bananas and grapes is incorrect. No, actually, that one is fine. The one that's incorrect is I accidentally took the wrong bus. What's wrong with that? It should be at... Oh, it's a spelling mistake. You're talking! You're talking out loud. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, sorry, I said it out loud, spelled incorrectly. I know in the context of a video game we read it, but I didn't think a spelling mistake would be one of these. Because it's about talking. It's about proper talking. It's about talking. So why would a spelling mistake be part of... I hate this fucking... I'm not fixing this. I'm shaming this quest out of moral principle because I hate this. And, like, morally speaking, fuck you. Like, yeah, if you're writing that down, a spelling mistake is a spelling mistake, and it's like, I don't think it matters, but, like, I can understand at the very least for spelling that there is a correct and an incorrect way. I can understand that, at least. Like, I think if you bring it up, if you're discussing with someone, it's the type of thing where it's, again, if you're, like, talking with someone and you bring up their spelling mistake as a point or a knock against them, like, hang yourself because, like, you don't provide value to society. Like, I get that, like, if you're in an argument with someone and you're just like, you spelled it incorrectly. Like, if they spell it incorrectly so it spells another word so it misinterprets the meaning, then you clarify and anything like that. But if it's a spelling mistake where there's only, like, if it's a spelling mistake where it would come up with the red wiggle on Microsoft Word that you'd have to right-click it and there's only one word there, so it's only one option, if you use that as a knock against someone in basically any context outside of, like, you're proofreading something to be, like, officially published, like, if you're using it against a knock against anyone else, then just, like, overdose on paracetamol, please. But it's like, You're talking. Bruh, you're talking. This is about, this whole sub-story is about, like, talking. The whole thing is about talking. Like, what do you mean? Sorry, I said it out spelled incorrectly. Another thing that makes more sense in Japanese, but I have no idea. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice that. I didn't think a spelling mistake would be one of these because it's about talking. Why would a spelling mistake be one of these? It's about talking. I'm going to bomb this building and no one in any court would punish me for it. I think it came because she said it was fair, but I guess they're gonna try and persuade me to sign up. I want to kill you. I want to kill you. I'm going to murder you. And like Haruka's gonna have a death counter before Kiryu does because you're being violently murdered. Other skills that need to be cultivated as well for voice-related work. What do you think? Oh, our course is packed full of useful information. Wouldn't you agree? No. No. I think your course is morally wrong, and I think you should both, like, seriously question your life purposes. And if you don't come away thinking you need to change, I will kill both of you. Yeah, of course, totally. Haruka, I've never wanted you to do a hate move more than right now. These people are evil and they deserve death. Still hope you'll enroll and continue studying with us. But don't get ahead of yourselves, Sagasa-sensei. The class isn't over just yet. Through the use of tongue twisters, we'll practice being able to speak rapidly, like clearly. An essential skill for— oh my fucking god, I'm ending the stream after this because otherwise I'm just going to go through the rest of the stream imagining this guy violently dying, and I don't want to have a boner for the rest of the stream. So, you know, we're gonna end after this. Tongue twisters. That's right, clear enunciation and fluency are essential for any voice-related career. Are you ready to start? Give you a tongue twister and you say it as How does this work for a sub-story? Start with one of the more common tongue twisters. Seashells, seashells by the sea. Okay.
Yeah.
Too slow. If I took too much points to say it as quickly as you can. Perhaps I'm not reading the dialogue anymore. Peter Piper. I don't actually know what the actual words are for this. I don't actually know what the words are for that. I don't actually know what the actual words for that one are, so yeah. Okay, but yeah, okay. The colorful secret is tentacles. Many an enemy sees an enemy, an enemy. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
That one's really hard. I hate this so much. I've like told people to kill themselves like 8 times, and I feel like I'm holding back. You need quite a bit of training here at our school for class. I have many areas of weakness. No, I have morals. I have morals. That's what I fucking have. So you every step of the way as you work towards your dreams. But I don't want to. I don't have time for that right now. I only took the classes that was free. Life's so busy, you just don't have the time. Yeah, can't enroll in your school. Home study kit for busy students like you can train in your spare time at home. Kit includes a textbook of proper language usage. Anthology of tongue twister. I told you these people are fucking evil! I told you they're evil! Only people who care about language like this are classist pieces of shit who deserve to fucking die. I told you I was fucking correct. I told you. I fucking told you I was right. There's a reason this was in the scammer's office. That's the usual price. You already have some foundation will give you a discounted price of That's far too much of a discount for these wonderful materials. It's like... I hate you both. No, I'm not paying you that much money for that. Go fucking die. Die, you evil piece of shit. The materials you learn the proper use of language and confidence in your skills. Me and Tsujimoto-san think? I thought you said that's incorrect. Shouldn't it be Fujimoto-san and I think? Oh, what's that? The person who's a fucking stickler for language and gives a shit about the proper use of things also fucks up because language is a descriptive thing? You fucking evil scumbag piece of shit? Yeah, that's fucking right! So, Yakuza-sensei, what were you thinking? I don't have that kind of money. I'm afraid I won't be buying a soda kit. Oh my... let me out of this fucking hell. Like an example such as me and Tsujimoto-san think. I appreciate that Haruka's at least pushing back on this and just being like, really? Are they gonna include sentences that fuck up? I appreciate that Haruka is pushing back and just being like, really? Really? Yeah. That was just a simple slip of the tongue on my part. It's almost... fuck you. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I have to be going now. Really did enjoy the lesson, though. Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Darn, I really thought we had her. Evil. Evil, evil people. Level up! Level up! That is one of the most frustrating experiences I've had in a Yakuza game. For reference, if you do a sub-story that's go damn, I guess you're too good for our course and let you go. The sub-story has no reward at all. Did I shame it? Please tell me I shamed it. Please tell me I shamed it. Wow, really? You don't even need to get it correct to not even shame it. Like, I was kind of hoping it. Can I have a complimentary shame for that one? I want to shame that one because morally I don't want to get it correct. Can I have a complimentary shame so I can pretend that like, I got a shame? Can I have a complimentary, like I want those people to die. Can't believe Fire is so bad at English, they got a shame. Yay! Yay! I'm not an evil pedant. Let's fucking go. I'm ending the stream. I am like viscerally angry. I am, believe it or not, I'm holding back. I am holding back. But Fire, you had so many like telling someone to kill themselves. How are you? Trust me, I'm holding back. I have had interactions with people like this in real life. And in every single circumstance, they are one of the worst people I have ever met. I violently hate people like that. And I was correct in what I was saying, that people who care about language like that are evil people, because it turned out that they were scam artists in the fucking thing anyway, and me getting it all correct wasn't even what I had to do for it anyways. It turned out I was right. And I still am right. I'm ending it there today. I know we should get another one done, but I'm actually too pissed off. I'm actually too pissed off. Like, the whole point of that was that, like, the whole point at the end of that, like, I'm glad that the sub-story went the way that it went. I'm glad it went the way that it went. I'm glad that the dude who's being a tight ass about the language stuff, like, fucked up at the end. And, like, it's obvious that the whole point is to try and trick you. Like, they're trying to trick Haruka into thinking that she's bad at it by having it be examples like, oh, I said the word out loud spelled incorrectly. Or try and say these tongue twisters as fast as possible. Oh, you didn't say it. You must be bad at this. This is why you need us to teach you. That's the whole point. They're trying to be, like, as aggressive as they can and as strict as they can with the language stuff to try and trick Haruka into thinking she needs the lessons, so she needs to pay for it. That's, like, the point of the sub-story. And also, even the guy who's a stickler, like, the asshole about the language, still like uses colloquial talking and everything like that. I'm glad that the sub story's good in terms of it shows that those people are fucking awful, horrible people anyways. The sub story went in a good direction because of that. But the situations I've been in my life and the people that I've dealt with in my life, that's the type of shit that will it sets me off. It sets me off, and I need to stop streaming so I can calm down, because I'm being reminded of all of these situations in my life where I've dealt with people like that. And I hate all of those fucking people, and they're all some of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Not because of that, but again, as I said, the type of person who cares that much about language in that specific context is usually a horrible person in several other ways, and they usually use their horribleness about language to be horrible in other ways. Pretty much everyone I've ever met's like that. Again, it's either you're a racist or a classist. It's the only reasons I've ever known someone to be that much of a stickler for language like that. Like, even if you're proofreading something and writing it, like, fucking, like, if you care about that, it's like, fuck you. Spelling, I can understand, but the dudes were saying that. I'm out of here. Next time, we are doing more training. We've got so much training to do. We've now done 2 of the story missions for that, because we needed to do, like, a story mission to get to the point where we could do more of the dancing and stuff like that. I know I'm someone who cares, but I can imagine the person you're talking about. Again, this is the only people I've known who care about it to that extent. Care about it so they can be a classist or a racist. It's the only reasons. Like, it's either, oh, I speak with proper English, so I'm better than all of you because I received a quote-unquote proper education. And they absolutely act above others and believe themselves to be better than other people because they speak in a way that some fucking shitheads from like 400 years ago said it has to be this way. Which should be fine. I don't even know if the people who like originally defined language, like maybe the people who originally defined English in those ways, I don't know how many of them were just like descriptivists when it comes to like how language is used in terms of the use of language is what defines it, not anything else, or anything like that. But the people who would have, like, given that quote-unquote proper education are also the assholes about it. Or it's people being racist. Or it's just, like, you have to speak in very hyper-specific correct English so you can prove that you're truly speaking in English, because it's only those people who can't speak English correctly who talk like that. It's the only... Is it surprising to learn that, like... most of the people I've met who are like this are either, like, from England or, like, one generation descended from England? Is that a surprise? I don't think it's a surprise to learn that. But it's primarily either people who are born in England or their parents were. Pretty much every single one that I've known like that is, it's because of that. I don't think that part's surprising. Anyways, I'm out of here. Next time we're doing so much more of the training, because we've now done 2 of the work missions and only like 8 of the side missions for work. So we've got to, if we wanted to quote unquote like catch up, we'd have to get up to 24 of them. So we're at halfway before we do the next one story mission. But I don't know if it's gonna like exactly pan out that way. But basically, it's gonna be a shitload of that. We're relatively close to Dying Chair, so I don't feel like I have to walk over there today. We'll do that next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Until then, this is version 2, signing out.
Are you ready to go?